We all know why we're here. So let me ask you a question then. Why the big secret? Truth seekers, we're really the true leaders. Keep it grooving, the movement like two-seaters. Turn it up, we're knocking through both speakers. It's time we get the truth from the big secret keepers. Hey, truth seekers, we're really the true leaders. Keep it grooving, the movement like two-seaters. Turn it up, we knocking through both speakers. It's time we get the truth from the big secret keepers. Hey, break it down. Now can you peep it? They're deceiving all the people. Let me ask you, what's the secret? Misinformation and lies, a devious disguise. They want the EMF blast until our brains is fried. Oh, point their beams in the sky. Oh, it's a movie now. This world is all CGI. Their plot is truly foul. But we're here to rise up and bring the real. Time is now, truth seekers. Y'all know how I feel. Truth seekers, we're really the true leaders. Keep it grooving, the movement like two-seaters. Turn it up, we're knocking through both speakers. It's time we get the truth from the big secret keepers. Hey, truth seekers, we're really the true leaders. Keep it grooving, the movement like two-seaters. Turn it up, we knocking through both speakers. It's time we get the truth from the big secret keepers. Hey, why the big secret?
Gotcha. I know. Y'all were like, he's asleep. No, he's not sleeping on the job. What's up, everyone? What's going on? It is Friday. So I thought we will get into some conversations. I was sitting around here at the command center, and I was like, you know what? Let's get into some conversation and just talk a little bit about any and all things that you guys want to talk about. Of course, as you know, my birthday is in 7 days. And so if you want to say happy birthday, you could cash out happy birthday. I'll be 25 times 2 plus 3. You can figure that out, do the math, and you are on point to do it. All right. So anyway, I'll give a shout out in the chat just a minute. And I know we got a lot of people that's here early. So let's kind of go and say some hello. We got, of course, the greatness of Native V in the house, beginning journeys in the house. Sonia's into the news. And as always, make sure you guys subscribe to her YouTube channel and hear some good UFO stuff as well. She's really in tune with the phenomena. We have, is that LeVar in the house? Jen is in the house. In fact, we have Jen in the house. And so she's in the house. Watch this. Boom. All right. She has her Why the Big Secret shirt on, as I promised. When you send me the pictures, she will be placed on our website we're working on right now. So, Jen, thank you for supporting the channel and getting your shirt. And then ultimately getting out there and covering some of these stories that we will do in here. We got BD Don 92 is in the house. Of course, girl from the Bay. Liz, I'm waiting. I am waiting. All right. And we have Lynn is in the house. Derail is in the house. Let's see who else is here. She says, Roderick, I didn't forget about the pics. I just haven't had anyone around to take them yet. Now, at this point, when you go to the grocery store and or whatever, just somebody can take a picture, who knows. We got the greatness of the show producer. Lonnie is in the house. She's out to dinner. She's out eating. Man, she sent me this picture of, I don't know what this stuff was. It was cute, though. It was really cute. And she sent me a picture of what her and her hubby is out eating. And I would have put it on, but it is a summer salad with pecans, apples, strawberries, and vinaigrette dressing. And it was supposed to be so freaking delicious. I'm heading that way. I am heading that way. I'm just not there yet. All right. So we have Cassiopeia in the house. Welcome. And anyone else. I bet it's veggies. Yeah, she getting some veggies. That's fine. Oh, y'all, and look at y'all talking about it all sound yummy and all that. That's cool. All right, that's cool. I mean, I do still listen. I am eating sumo mandarins. I don't know if you had the little thing called cuties and you really like those cuties, and they really like just really, you really like them. You want to try these sumo mandarins. These things are lethal. When I tell you they're lethal, man, I thought I was a sweet dude. You eat one of these big old things here, whoo-wee. There's no freaking joke when it comes down to all of those things there. So anyway, we're going to get a little updates a little bit, talk about a few things, share with you where we are with a couple of projects that's in the making. As of next week, I'll be flying out Wednesday morning down to Boca Raton, Florida, which will be with the greatness of Elizabeth and Billy and the other podcasters of the Forbidden Knowledge family, and also shooting, I think, 1 or 2 episodes of I think it's all about the mindset portion of the weight loss journey. I don't even know the name of the show. I can't tell you, but it is Muriel Carson's show. Billy's sister, who is a champion weightlifter and nutritionist and all. I'm excited. I'm ready to do it. In fact, I know Native V is actually on her program right as she speaks now, and so she can probably give y'all guys some insight. Nicole is in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And then we have, I'm just going to say the last word, Kemet is in the house. He says, created by aliens and GMO. All right, brother. Okay, I'm with you. Granzino is in the house. That's well. And like I say, if anyone want to, let me make sure I put it up on screen, whether you want to, I don't know, support the show tonight, sponsor the show tonight, or I won't be here next Friday for my birthday. So if you want to do a birthday gift this Friday, you can. It's okay. It's all right. I'll be in Florida shooting some films on my birthday. So I'll be down there. But like I said, I'm excited. I'm really excited for the life change and everything else and getting the images, not images, but the energy, I'm sorry, to really perform better for what we're trying to do. And so it does take a lot walking around with this weight on these knees, but they bear and they've hung in there. But now it's time to help them out a little bit and get back. I should have showed y'all some of my old pictures. I used to run track. Yes, play football. If you come to Texas, you go to Texas Hall of Fame areas and all of the stuff here in the areas. You'll see my photographs there. And went to University of Kansas, played football there, running back and defensive back. Ran a 4.4 40. We're really quick there, so we'll do that. Anyway, all right, I got my spring water, so I'm good there. And also, my stomach hurt. My tummy it's not really hurt. It just kind of feel a little weary. After talking to Dr. B. Serious the other day about all these parasites and all that stuff, man, and you probably seen some of my face when we were talking about some of those parasites. I was like, man, there's some crazy stuff. So I ended up ordering overnight. And I was looking on YouTube and TikTok, and there was something called Paragard. So I took the first, dose, and it is. I have some parasites because them boogers are moving and they're ticked off that I just swallowed a few hours ago. Some of this stuff, and you can tell because you hear them grumbling and everything. And they're like, "What the heck? What is it going on?" And all of a sudden, I got this craving for a whole freaking pizza. That's how they are so controlled. I put this in here to get them to knock them down. They get mad and then they tell me go get a whole pizza to dilute it. So I'm gonna put some more of this in tonight before I go to bed, and we're gonna go at it because they're not joking. They're not joking. They're not joking. I hear this music outside. Huh? Do y'all hear that? You know? I don't know. Somebody's at my door. Let me find out. Be right back. 30 seconds here. Don't go anywhere. And if I don't come back really quick, send the cavalry. Oh, they're gone now. All right. Whoever it was, I just heard somebody in the parking lot at the studio. And usually we don't have nobody in my parking lot because this is a self-contained. Yeah, all right. Somebody talking about you digesting the pizza. That's why you're craving it. Why? I think it was the parasites. I think they made me want to get some pizza. They really did. So let's see. But yeah, it was pretty much what he's iced out now. I got a little stuff for my birthday. Somebody sent me some things. Some people who got some stuff. Mhm. And I started put it on. It was like came in the mail, all high security and stuff, and it was like I opened it up and I was like, ice, baby. All right, we'll go up. All right, so here's the deal. What we're going to talk about a little bit. Let's talk about a little UFO stuff. I've been talking with a lot of people, especially coming down with Project Black. We got a lot of people that are working on a lot of stuff in the backdrop of Project Black and all the stuff that we want to do. And as I go deeper and deeper, I think we're going to really tackle some big areas, all of us, not just Black people, but all of us in ufology. Because now and more as I start asking more questions, talking to more people, this thing is deep. A lot of people who we may think is into UFOs and all that is not. A lot of these people are not down with the program. They're just not. And so I think it's something that we need to, as we continue down with just starting that conversation, it's going to be some deep stuff because we got some people out there that are literally still afraid to talk about UFOs, aliens, extraterrestrials. But I think we're going to have to probably dig deeper when it comes down to the spiritual side of it, because it's still something that's keeping people from talking about it, keeping people from really getting deep into this UFO conversation. And I don't know why. Well, I do know why, but the whole point is how do we do it? So today, all of you could contribute to the idea of what we're trying to accomplish. And so let's just say we was at a beginning point and we were going to put a message out on the street to start the conversation to talk about UFOs, aliens, extraterrestrials. Where will we begin? I want each of you post an idea of how we should start the conversation, who we should start, where we should start, and to begin the movement that we're going to be doing, because it's going to be a movement. It's going to be a great movement when it comes down to this. And so I want the collective, those of you thought leaders, you smart folks, people with, large heads out there, a lot of you brainiacs and all that stuff. It's important that it's time for you to give to humanity. Okay. But where do we start? So let me look here and see. UAP is a new UFO according to the government. Yeah, they've done that a long time though. They changed that narrative years ago when they first was trying to, because the term UFO has a kind of a stigma to it, fear and all kinds of stuff. So that is nothing that they did not plan, and they were planning to do some things there. He's a new man now. Who's been MIA? Let me go back. I'm reading a chat that Lonnie wrote and say some stuff. But yeah, but anyway, this parasite stuff is no joke. And so we'll get at somebody at church gave him a compliment. Who at who church? I'm missing the story. Am I like Dom? What story? Who are we talking about? What are we talking about? Somebody said, "How about the Antarctic agenda?" Well, share a little bit. Be down. Yeah, be down. Be done. 92. I'm sorry, couldn't see that. Share a little bit about what you mean about the Antarctica agenda. I mean, Antarctica's always had its mystery since forever. From the opening into center Earth, all the different things where this is where the beings or some beings stay. It's safe to say now that we need to start getting into a conversation that there is a lot of species of beings around here, a lot. And so therefore, we're not just talking about the grays and particular ones. There's some all over the freaking planet. So that is pretty crazy. All right. So Jen says, I'm in multiverse possibilities. Can we really be the only conscious creatures that exist? Probably not at all. No. And especially when we was doing the show the other night, these parasites, have their own consciousness and control of what they do. JJ said a black pyramid deep below the ice in Antarctica. Okay. We have, let me see here. He says, like that possible black pyramid, the whole society that could be down there. It's, I'm still challenged with the center earth things when we think about the core and all of that stuff. But again, I watched the movie. I think you all did, King Kong versus Godzilla, right? Y'all remember watching that? And in that particular movie, if you start paying a close attention to some of the scenes, where did King Kong go? He went to Antarctica to go back into center earth, which at this point he was able to deal with a few things. And so that was pretty shocking at that point. Radio says soon. Let me put some of this on the screen. That way we can kind of read a little bit together. He says soon the ETs will reveal themselves in a public manner. I used to think that until I started reading a book that Lonnie and I and a few others are reading, The Alien Interview. You got to check that out. And supposedly at this point, us being this prison planet Earth is that there is a galactic law of no contact or no open contact, that all these extraterrestrials or the domain and all these people are supposed to be operating under these rules, that there is no contact. Although there are several different species and not all of them play by the rules, but for as a global wide disclosure, then supposedly that is not going to happen. All right, so Tanya, and thank you for participating, because all of my great friends had none of them said anything on helping me with the question that I asked of how do we get out there, where do we start? So y'all give Tanya a shout out. And so she says, I think you started the conversation well by having the bishop on the show, and perhaps you should have a show about Ezekiel, the will, and other extraterrestrial things that was in the Bible. It's ironic that you say that, because I was talking to someone else. We were gonna, he's a promoter, and we're gonna do a watch party here in Dallas probably the next few months or next month or so. We got a location, and he wants to, have vendors. We're gonna do a watch party where we all sit out on this area that's a high point in Dallas, and at night, and we all tailgate and talk about UFOs and everything else. So it's gonna be a real cool event. But he mentioned the same thing too, to start, biblically and everything else. And so we was going to a conversation about that as well. Damien says, Daddy is home. All right, then. Welcome home to your house, of course, because I'm here at this one in the command center. Jen says, I want to come. Yeah. It's going to be a pretty cool event. He laid it all out today. He was like, man, we can do this, and we'll put together, out. And he told me about a location we got to check out. And he said, it'll be at night. Everybody come out. We sit down and chill, maybe get some telescopes or whatever. but we're just going to call it a UFO watch party. I think that'd be pretty cool, right? So that's going to be cool. We're going to do it here in Dallas. And so let's look back and see. Yeah. So anyone else, I need your help. I need your insights of how we should at some point introduce the conversation. Where do we start with the conversation? If we're going to now, let's say we're a movement and we just want to spread out to begin to get people not just aware of Project Black, but the point of let's start the conversation about extraterrestrials and the connectivity. So where will we begin? What kind of conversation we want to have? And you got to remember, some of these people are on the fence line of fear. Some of these people are not going to readily be curious because of the cultural and or religious lens that they're going to have on it. So we got to get past that as well with our initial approach. So we're going to talk about the approach. All right. Let's see what we got. Sonia says, I want to come yeah, that's cool. All right. We just start on the street. All right, Liz. All right. Well, what we do, just walk up to somebody and make them slap their mama and say, hey, look, UFOs, baby. Or is there a question? Do you think UFOs or aliens are real? And that's a basic question. But we need something more open-ended, right? And Damien said, I'm there in Dallas. What date? I'll get all of that together. We're going to get it together. And I will be promoting that royally, right? So we're going to be doing that. And then also, for those of you, if you are going to go to the Forbidden Knowledge Conscious Awards, once we start getting that, maybe 10 or 15 of our community or 20 is going to be there, I'm going to try to petition Billy and say, hey, can we have a section for the Why the Big Secret community where we all can kind of hang out in one area? But at this point, if we get more people that say they're going to go. Tim says, let's see what he puts up here. All right. Start the conversation by reframing the vocabulary. So give me some examples on that, Body Electric. But Tim said, you should be surprised how many people will open up just by asking, have you ever had a paranormal experience? You know what? I didn't think about that, Tim, to start with that as finding experiencers as opposed to the conversation. But that is probably a good approach. And that I'm going to write that down because Lonnie's at dinner and she's eating vegetables. And when she eats vegetables, she's her mind begins to focus on vegetables. I don't know what to say with that, but yeah, we're going to talk about that. I'm going to, have you ever had an experience? All right. Yeah. So we're going to do that. We're a paranormal experience. That's a good opening line question. Anybody else got anything else? Let me look and see what's going on, and we'll do that. Native V said, I have front row seats to the Conscious Awards, but will gladly give them up to hang out with you wonderful people. Oh, so she's saying if we get a spot in the back at the top in the left corner, and it's a bunch of our community, she'll give her front 2 seats on the front row to sit with everybody. Hey, all right now. But can I have your front row seats? Because I ain't going back there. No, just I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Darnell said, hi, Roderick. What's going on? Yeah, it's all good. Jesus was abducted. All right. Okay. She said, Zeno said, wear a forehead hat in public. A temporary. Yeah, but then we can't, then we won't be able to bring any, what's the word I'm looking for? Bring any, not just professionalism, but just get people to say, hey, these people are taking this serious. Native, look, girl from the base said you can switch with her. I don't know. And maybe we'll do some kind of get together in the lobby, or Lonnie talked about maybe we all do something if we pick a day. What about mentioning that the Pope mentioned possibilities of aliens? I don't know, Jen, that's not bad if somebody who is into the theology or whatever we want to call it. But at this point, I think if you're talking about a young person at the mall, or someone else out there, mentioning the Pope would probably be a far fetch for them to be even thinking about, right? So we need to kind of look and see where we'll begin on a common level to reach people. Why? She said, why are we going in the back? I just use it as a joke because Native V said that she has front row seats, and wherever the collective is, then she'll give up her front row seats and sit with everybody else. So I was like, what if we at the back, at the top up there, and then would you still give them up? And that was the question. That's all. It was a joke. I will make sure we ain't in the back. So, all right. So Lonnie says, hi, Judith. All right. So welcome. All right. So let me check and see. Maybe it's a in between week or whatever. But well, Native V gave me something for my birthday last week, a week or so ago. But all right, that's all right. That's cool. Y'all don't have to do anything. See, I told Lonnie, remember, Lonnie, we had this conversation, and I said, I'm not gonna say it right now. I'll prove it at the end of the show. What I said. And we'll see if my thoughts were real. Sumo mandarins, y'all. Sumo mandarin. Oh my God, these things are just ridiculous. That God made those things naturally. Oh my God. I'm telling you, if you go, we have a Sprouts where I get these at. You go get these sumo mandarins, it's ridiculous. All right, so someone else said we will start with let's go here. Everybody's still going with the Bible. Okay, so y'all think to start the conversations that it needs to be based upon a religious opening. If you were to walk up to someone to start this conversation, would you saying you will go and oppose them in a religious manner? Because wars has been fought on religion. Y'all know that more people have been killed behind religion than anything on the planet, I would assume. So would you approach people that'll be something there? Definitely someone said visitations. Yeah, we can go back in there. Trauma from the past is so deep. Let's see what he's saying here. Tim said, if you ask people, have they ever seen a UFO? Let's pop that up. You can't just ask people if they've ever seen a UFO now, since the world. Okay, gotcha. Since the whole world has now. Okay. So we will go to finding those experiences. And that'll probably be the best part, because at this point, that will most likely be where people are at. So here's maybe even like experience, shares blog with private names or something. Huh. All right. Nicole says she's agreed. I haven't seen the agree with body electric. Definitely a visitation. I haven't looked and seen whatever y'all. Y'all be having your own conversations too, and everything else. Summer said, I live in the Bible Belt, and I say no. Okay. Or advertising public conversations about it. We thought about, Lonnie was supposed to help me really devise a plan to use like the Nextdoor app, and then start posting in there and getting people, especially get people over to the studio to do the interview. So that was something that we were contemplating on doing that. But since I didn't eat my vegetables, she stopped talking to me about it. And these vegetables caused me a lot of trouble. You'll be surprised. And read the true interpretations of Deuteronomy. Okay, all right. Not next door, laughter. That would be like, it's the not next door neighborhood app. What I'm talking about, is it neighborhood or next door? Whatever it is. Let me see which one. I don't know. I think it's the neighborhood app. It's going to be that's going to be it there. So let's do that here. Yeah. All right. So yeah, it'll be the next door app from there. All right. Even though we just having a chat, today's show sponsor. Look at that. No one. That's cool. Mm-hmm. Things are just so good. I mean, really, really good. Okay. Somebody said blend the veggies, Rod, and put them in a shake. I do have a new blender, so it's something that. But what I was waiting on is after I meet with Billy's sister, Maria, and she's going to give me my new program and all that. So I was going to wait until after I meet with her, and then we will see what the plan is. So I'll know next week. She'll go over some of the things I should be eating, and then we'll formulate the plan from there. And so that I'll wait on that. Let's see. She says, let's go with this real quick. She says, I think most people believe in angels. So, but what if they are simply people from another world? Well, that's cool. Um, but what we need to do, like I said, I'm trying to figure out the approach for all of us. I want the approach done, not just for me, I can do it, but something universal that once we start talking about our community and everybody's fanning out, getting these stories, getting people to begin to start the conversation so we can find these stories, it'll be a wonderful thing. So bumper stickers with your YouTube channel. Okay. All right. All right. We got the first super sticker from BD Dunn. So he will be the sponsored by today. So let me go back and BD, but BB Dunn 92. So let's do that. All right. So the show is going to be sponsored by the capital B and then a little b. And then we got a DAWN 92. And y'all see it. $9.99. All right. Damn. All right. So let's make sure I got it right. Save and show. All right. So there you go. We have a show sponsor there. And I heard the cash outside here. So let's go over here. What we got? She says, sent you for to be all right, sent you for the put the sponsored by the Mandarins. Okay. All right. So we now have a new show sponsor that just took BB Dunn 92 spot. And they want to be known as the Sumo Mandarins. All right. So we're going to do that. I'm telling y'all these things are just off the chart. I'm not joking. And I'm so glad you yeah, I'm not joking. It is one of those things. But yeah, I think, once we get out here and start doing it, it's not going to be any stopping. We're going to do live seminars, workshops, and I'd rather do them live instead of going out here, and we may do some online stuff that we're going to do. But the main thing is to get people that's emotional about what they're doing, meeting and communicating with other people. So that'll be something that we're doing. All right. So we got a new show sponsor, and it's $15 from Sumo Mandarins. All right. So appreciate it. Sumo Mandarins is the new show sponsor. So let me give a shout out to that sponsor. Try Sumo Mandarins. You will never forget the burst of flavor. That's real stuff. Real stuff. Okay. So let me go back and read some chats and see what we got. And if you hopped in here tonight, we're just talking. Usually on Friday, we just trying to do some chat and have some conversations and everyone else, and pretty much going down to do some of the things that we're doing. So, but anyway, next week is my birthday. I won't be here next Friday. I'll be in Florida filming the TV show for the weight loss program, but it'll be a good thing. And you know what? Do you know that I don't think I really pushed it, even in my last marriage. And she probably would have did it if I just put and say, "Hey, can you do this?" But I've never had a birthday party or nothing in particular. Where you and your group of friends go out to Chili's and everybody, hey, we're happy birthday. Last year, this time, I was on my way to the hospital because I think I told that story last week. The year before that, I wasn't doing anything. It was crazy. Speaking of logos, the logo for Project Black. You know what? What's up, Rod? Happy early birthday. Appreciate it. The Project Black logo has a story behind it. We're working on a full story, but I do have a partial story of why everything was chosen. And I'll go over that in a little bit. So you know why we picked the colors, the extraterrestrials, all of the things that we have. I'll put that in there. All right, so let's see what we got. Yeah. That'll be pretty cool, huh? I'm gonna look at that, Liz. That would be pretty good. QR codes. Yeah. Okay, we can do that. We probably can do something. Liz just sent me her pictures. Wow. Wow, these are some amazing photos. Damien, y'all gonna when I show you these photos of Liz, you got whoa. I'm making it up. Okay. Liz gonna be like, Rod, quit tripping. And yeah, last year's birthday sounded like a real party. Oh, yes, it was. Oh my God, it was. It was like it was crazy. Lonnie can visit anytime. That show was the funniest ever. Yeah, I mean, you know what? That's me and her roll like that every day, though. Me and Lonnie is just at it. She's just funny anyway. She'll trip. Yeah, and Lonnie got to go to Dallas solo next time. Lonnie got to come to Dallas solo next time. Why solo? I don't get it. Her and her husbands are besties, and they're my besties. So he gonna come. He's a good guy. He's funny. He thinks he's funny. He's funny. His name is Q. I need that logo on a black hat. Which one? This one here? Let me see. Oh, you know what? I thought I had it. Okay, so you're saying this particular logo, and then this is the icon itself as well, which was brilliantly designed. And then, of course, the logo is a seal, and we're going to be doing that as well. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's really get into some conversation here in just a second. I'm trying to keep up with some of the chats that you guys are reading. Damien says, I'm over Liz. Liz, he says he's over you. That's cool. Look, Don said, Lonnie, don't block me. He's just joking, but seriously, the date for the watch party is when. We're working on it. We just really start formulating it. It was presented to me today in more detail. And so I'll get together and we'll put it out there, make sure the weather and all that's going to be cool. It's going to be really cool. I rock that hat and the shirt in Detroit. Now you can the logo, if you look into the YouTube channel and go into store, you can order hats and shirts now with that well, not hat, but shirts with that logo on. Now I plan on taking it down from that site and we're going to do our own in-house prints, which as a fundraiser, because they don't give a lot of money, $4 or $5 or something. But if we do it in-house and we can take it to $9 or $10 and use it as a fundraiser as we sell more of those shirts. But I have to make them here and send them out. So maybe like heat transfer, screen. It won't be screen printing, but so we'll definitely do that. Drop ship, yeah. That's what I use now. Teespring, Tara, and so I use Teespring, and so that's if you go to Teespring, then you can pretty much get there. But it's if you go to the YouTube channel, I'm sorry, there is a link that says store, and it'll take you in there, so you can pretty much do that as well. So what I want to do now is kind of get to know all of you. that is willing to chat, put the state or city, state and city, of where you from. And I'll give a shout out, but let me kind of see where we all are at this point. So if you don't mind, put your state, your city, and where you're from, and see who's close to me. I'm in Dallas, Texas, for sure. Tara said, "Let's connect." Okay, cool, cool, cool. Um, the email address is contact CONCACT at whythebigsecret.com. If you send an email, put a telephone number, I will call. Oh, you're in Dallas as well. Cool. Then yeah, we're gonna be doing some stuff in our studios here. The studio is in, you know, where Arlington and Mansville area is. So if you're in Dallas, that's where I'm at now in the command center. But of course, I'm in the Dallas off of 20 area. You know where that area is. I'm just putting that broadly for some of those folks. But yeah, if you are here in Dallas, then definitely you're in Arlington, where you probably right there. You know, 287 is right here. So I'm in right off of 20 in the Mansville Freeway before you go into Fort Worth, right there. But Arlington too. So yeah, we're close then. Cool. All right. Yeah. So if you definitely and then there was a couple of them. So yeah, email me, put the number, and let me say this all the time. I am getting in a little trouble. I do call a lot of people back, which is cool. And some people I'm still getting, and I be calling, but I still can't believe some of the emails I get say, "Hey, let's connect," and there's no number or something, and people are shocked that I call, but I do it because I am building relationships and friendships and what we're doing. And you'll be surprised that when I get off this live stream, outside of a few inner circles, and then doing UFO reports and taking phone calls, and me and Lonnie and a lot of us just talking about shows and everything else, it is not that much of people around that, you know. In fact, I got a UFO video today from somebody that took it yesterday here in Dallas. Will trip y'all out. I'm telling you. This was up close, clear. It was like a spear things and everything else. It's sitting in my phone, and I should have loaded it up in here and show y'all today. I could still try to do that, and pretty much. So anyway, yeah. So if you were here in Dallas area, let's see. There was Tara said that, and who else said they was nearby? Yeah, and oh, the herbal goddess said they're in Dallas as well. I was just looking. All right, that's cool. So definitely, I'm gonna check my emails now. Make sure y'all are emailing, because when I get off of here, and it's pretty much because we're gonna be doing that watch party and all that, and I'm gonna need some help with that stuff. What the heck was that? Oh, let me turn that down. That was my email. And wow, let's go here. Let's go there. All right, let's see here. There we go again. Okay. All right. So I was just checking. Anyway. All right. So again, the show is sponsored by Sumo Mandarins at $15 from there. Jen is in Houston. Lynn is in Atlanta. Sonia is in Orlando. Tim is in Detroit. Of course, Tara's in Dallas. And then we have Girl from the Bay is in San Francisco. Judith is in Detroit. So we got a couple of Detroits. Wolfman's in the Bay Area. Is that near Girl from the Bay? Y'all the same person. Granzino is in Australia. Someone else is in, I have no clue of what that is, but that's fine. Y'all put it up on screen. Didn't know. I'll order a shirt. Oh, yeah, cool. All right. I'm just going backwards. Yeah, we could, I'll say the touchy subject here. All right. So that's fine. And, yeah. All right. So okay. So we have some people that you stated you'll be in Florida. Yes, I'll be in Florida, Debbie. I'll be in Florida Wednesday through Saturday. Well, I leave is it called a red eye, or at 5 o'clock in the morning to come back to Dallas. So I'll be there Wednesday night, Thursday night, and Friday there. So I'll definitely be there. Nicole said, "Oh snap, Damien! I'm originally from the Philly area. See, you see how that is. Now y'all starting to see people near you anyway. That's pretty good right there. That shows integrity, Roderick. It shows that you are a real one. Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much. But what did I do? Tell me what I do to show integrity. I'll just talk. I'm being me, but what did I do? I'm sorry. Put it back in here. Somebody else says jamming on Big Rob Phillip liquor. All right, country boy, you own it. Letting Lonnie host the next Friday show. Lonnie is setting up. She's actually going to be doing her own podcast as well. We're going to be supporting that, but it's going to be a little kinky. So y'all may not be ready for her stuff. I'm telling you. Yeah, if you may not be ready to hear some of the stuff she's going to be talking about. I ain't lying either. I ain't making it up. You get to hear some of her stuff, you're gonna be like, shoot. All right. Are you doing a show at all next week? Yeah, we'll probably do Monday and then Tuesday night, of course, on Forbidden Knowledge. It was gonna be me and Billy, but we might do a show in his house sometime during the week. And then I'll see if we could, set it up to where it'll come on our channel and his channel at the same time so that y'all will get the alerts. We can probably do that as well. So, all right. So all you people that's in Dallas, I'm checking my emails. I don't see y'all, but that's cool. All right. We'll figure it out. What is this? Somebody saying I need to, okay. That's some junk mail. All right. So anyway, contact at whythebigsecret.com and we will kind of go into that as well. Yeah, so let's see. Where is the Alien Love Finder app? You know what? Somebody thought about that. I saw a dating app that was for the paranormal that came out somewhere. All right, there we go. See, listen, that girl from the base says, Wolfman, do you want to do the street team with me? See, we're gonna have a bunch of people out on the streets. We all each week gonna have the same questions that we're gonna ask people on the street. But I want you to have a Why the Big Secret shirt on, at least, or some kind of branding. You're gonna then send me the clips, and during the shows, as we get bigger, we're gonna play those clips. And it's almost like our street team. So it's ET on the streets. And so definitely it's kind of funny. We will do that. Someone said, I'm baking some fresh banana bread and I'll send it later. Well, you in Dallas, right? Got my goddamn attention. Some banana bread. All right. Okay. All right. There we go. Right there. Okay. Y'all going to hear me next week if I don't get my banana. I hope she's talking to me, or he or she. I don't know, he or she, but hope you talking to me, and get some banana bread. So I have the Billy's app and I don't see that anymore, Nicole. So what do y'all, and who would use a dating app anyway for UFOs? Who would use? Okay, so you are talking to me. Okay, great. Do you don't mind once again sharing your info? You can you want to put number in the chat, I'll write it down. But if not, just email on the back channel, and that's contact at whythebigsecret.com. We probably got about 15 or 20 people that we're going to probably start meeting up now that the weather is here. So if any of you are part of that, probably got about 5 or 6 emails last week. If you sent it, I got it. A couple of them I've already called. I'll call some of you tomorrow as well. And so again, if you are doing that, Rob, what channel your weight loss on? It's going to be a TV show. So I don't know when is it going to air. I don't know how and how long or whatever. I'm just the test subject with Billy's sister, and we'll do that. So we'll find out. But we are looking. If you are here in Dallas and you know of a mom and pop gym They got all the equipment. Not the big ones. We're looking for a gym that I can contact, check them out. Maybe we work out an agreement where we can allow cameras to come in and film me, pump and earn or whatever. Whatever the workouts and stuff is going to be too. Tim said we could hit the streets after all of the snow clears and we see snow from where? Where the hell are you at? Where are you at with snow? Mm-mm. No, to Dallas was pretty good. It rained or something the other day, and today it was 80 degrees. But after March and coming into April, we'll get a little showers and tornadoes. But it's gonna be hot after that, and so we got a good window to do some things. Okay, Tim, let's do it then. All right, y'all gonna meet up somewhere? Let me see where y'all talking about. Oh, Michigan would be a pretty large crew. Okay. Y'all saying it. I'm telling y'all, we're gonna put all that together. So Dom says stay off the dating apps. I'm not on no dating app. I'm not doing none of that right now anyway. I got too much going on. My hopes, and when the time comes, is you get the person who's gonna handle some of this stuff on the back end, man, because this is gonna be big. He says, Roderick, there is really a alien love dating night app. You kidding me, right? Oh, y'all thought y'all was just joking. It is a dating app for aliens. I hope the app is for people who are interested in the subject, but not actually trying to meet a freaking alien. I don't know about all that stuff. That would be pretty weird after all. Okay, so all right, here's somebody just said, hope you're doing well. I'm listening to the Paranormal Parasite with Dr. B Serious. I'm in Dallas and would love see, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about when the person says, I get the email and the guy says he's in Dallas and would love to join, interested in detoxing and learning more. Here's his telephone number or her telephone number, Beverly. And all right, so I'm gonna give her a call. All right. I'm okay. Okay. So all right, Tara, can you reply with a contact number? I see what you're saying with your services. That's cool. But can you reply with your contact number and I can call? I will call you. I'll look at everything and I will call you if that's all possible. I am kind of a verbal type person, but otherwise you'll be getting emails back and forth from Lonnie. And but since you're here local as well, once stuff, she's the business strategist of what we do too. So, but either way, if you don't mind replying with your telephone number, that'll be good, and I appreciate it. All right, so the ET on the streets, the whole thing of that is that'll help us start the conversations and really put things out there and put it in perspective when we're talking to people in real life conversations. It don't matter who they are. I mean, it could be anybody. We just will ask them questions, and most likely you can use your phone or whatever you're going to do. We just need to figure out a strategy of how you would interview such a person and to ask those questions and get those reactions. Now, we will have some release forms that we will need everybody to sign that you're releasing that content so we can post it up on the YouTube channels and all of that. So if you're okay with that, that will be definitely a thing that we will do. Make sure all that goes down as well. But outside of that, we definitely, it's going to be really fun. Really, really fun. And I think it's going to be really fun. And, we'll get some great stories. We'll probably get some great laughs, out there. And so that'll be pretty good. And so it'll be something that we will do. Okay. All right. Thank you. I got it. Okay. All right. So thank you. I got the email from you as well. So All right. So yeah. So what we will do, we will get out there on the streets. We will then get these stories. We will get the conversations going, and it's going to be really, really great. It'll be some great stuff. We'll do some funny questions. We'll do some serious ones. We can do some as well. But what I was going to say to everybody, we could start our own dating app, but y'all don't need that. Most of y'all are married anyway, right? Most of y'all. And anyway, I'm not sure if you really want to date a person that is seeing ghosts and all that kind of stuff. I mean, my hypocrisy goes so far, but I don't know. I don't know how to support, be like, baby, she'd be like, I saw 25 ghosts last night. You'd be like, what? What did they say? I don't know. It probably won't be that bad, but I don't know. We can do that. I'm over you too, Damien. Oh, y'all had a breakup? I didn't even know y'all was together. This is good. Well, we got our own, Young and the Restless here. Well, y'all be going at it. Then maybe y'all get back together or something. Baby, we gonna get married. Stop playing. Oh, y'all are just all right. But hey, listen, if you all right, I'm gonna play the commercial real quick for the y'all funny for the Forbidden Knowledge Awards. And y'all see right here, it says vote for Roderick. I need y'all to vote for me so we can do it. But let me play the commercial because I got to do it. And before I do that, let me give a shout out to my man on the Custodian Files, Dr. Shipe. Y'all make sure y'all check him out. All right. So Dr. Shipe is for the Custodian Files. And that's his website right there. If you want to see some real UAPs in the making, check out the Custodian Files. You do not want to miss it. It's really good. And he tapes stuff every single day down there in California area, and from Black Hawk helicopters that's chasing these UAPs, and he call them dragons. You can't see them really moving pretty fast, but he'll slow down those cameras and you can check it out. So definitely check out my man, Dr. Shipe, and you will definitely be really amazed. Lonnie says, just made it home. Cut the volume up. What did I miss? So ain't no all this time, y'all ain't nobody said nothing about my volume. Okay, I just turned it up some, and pretty much that's why you get a show producer who knows stuff like that and hit the emails and hey, cut the volume up. But the rest of y'all just what I've been talking low and stuff. But you missed some good stuff, Lonnie. You missed some good stuff. There was somebody, saying that they wanted you to do next Friday's show by yourself. But I told them you're doing your own podcast, and so therefore it's going to be a little kinky. A lot of them can't really fathom it, but when it throws down, we're going to promote it like crazy right here. So y'all get ready. In the meantime, let me show y'all the commercial for the Forbidden Knowledge Awards. I got to play it. We got to promote it. We on the team, and this is what we are doing. Let's roll.
Hey everybody, it's Billy Carson, also known as Forbidden Knowledge. I want to talk to you about a very special event coming up July 30th, 2023, the Forbidden Conscious Awards, the first annual event of its type. We're going to honor people who have been contributing to the conscious community for decades. People that you know and love that have helped you get to higher levels of thought and consciousness and awareness. And guess what? It's time to give them their flowers while they're still alive. It's going to be a live in-person event, but seats are going to sell out very fast. You want to make sure you're there in person for this amazing level event. It's going to be above the Oscars, above the Grammys. And guess what? You can help vote for the winners. Voting is available on forbiddenknowledge.com. And the categories are going to be social media influencer, podcast/radio host, TV host, actor, director, producer, entrepreneurs, health and wellness, philanthropists, authors, field researchers, archaeologists, space anomaly hunters, and of course, a Lifetime Achievement Award. And you want to be there in person because I'm going to be speaking. That's right, I'll be your keynote speaker that night at the Forbidden Conscious Awards. If you want to come to a mini conference, this is the place to be because I'm going to give you the knowledge that night as well as performances. We have celebrity guests performing. We'll have a halftime show where we're actually going to perform music for you. And don't forget about the pre-event mixer, where if you buy a box seat, you'll be in the VIP section, and you also have private access to a VIP mixer with celebrity guests. Shake hands, break bread, network, and then walk the red carpet with us and take amazing photos. It's going to be a night to remember. You don't want to forget this. And you help vote by going to forbiddenknowledge.com, go to the Conscious Awards link. You can text in a vote for who you want for any category, as well as if you're out of the country, you can use the web form ballot to still vote for anyone you think is worthy of being honored that night. Make sure you hurry up and get your tickets because they're selling out very fast. I want to see you there. Forbidden Conscious Awards 2023.
And make sure, as we talk about it, right here, vote for Roderick. Simply go to vote for Roderick. It'll take you over to the website. You put my name in, we're the podcast radio host, and hit submit. And you will now have voted for Roderick. And we got to really put it out there because we're still growing our audience, and some of the bigger people may at some point, put things in there. And so, yeah, vote for Roderick. That's what we want to do, and pretty much. And let's see what we got here. Okay. All right. So at this point, let's get into a little more of the conversation. Let me check a few things out as we hear. Oh, okay. The Truth Seekers community, you can download there's an app you can download from Mighty Networks, and then you could definitely put that on your phone, and then you search for the Truth Seekers community. There is a web address that's truthseekerscommunity.com. You won't be able to get to it right now because they're revamping some things. I'm making a decision on how we want to do the app, the community app. Right now, it is a free app. But with all of the people that we got on there, thousands of people within a months and months time, I received this big giant bill, and the bill says if you want to be able to let people come from a domain address, that's fine. If you want to customize the app. So we're figuring out a way to activate it to where there's like a $2 charge per month, not for the people that's already there, but any new people. So we have to promote it because it's definitely a cost that's involved in that. And we need to figure out how we want to utilize it, provide content. But if you go to the Mighty Network apps, download their app, you can search for the Truth Seekers community because it's under their platform, and it'll let you in there from that perspective real easily. But from the domain that I have pointing to it, the truthseekerscommunity.com, they want me to upgrade to make sure that we allow that to be happening, along with a lot of other stuff that's in there. And so we're just thinking about that right now. How much do we just leave it in the free mode? Not free mode, but yeah, free mode, but still incur some cost. But at the end of the day, we can do that. So somebody said, Rob, what happened to Area 51 in 2019? Okay, we'll get to that. Broad Street Bullies. What is Broad Street Bullies? I don't know. It's not available in the Mighty Network. Yeah, it is. It's in there. I don't, as far as the drop shipping goes, I don't control any of that for any of the products. So I don't even have a clue. I don't even know what it costs. All I know is when they put the price up in this, the where you get your shirts and all that, they tell me, okay, you're going to get $5 when somebody buy it, and they handle the rest. So we don't know, but I am planning for the shirt for the Project Black to try to print those in-house, but maybe I'll get with some other people. I think I was reading Tara's email and some people, I think she may provide some of those services, but my goal is to get those shirts to where we can just mail them out from here as more of a fundraiser increase the margins on that from instead of using a drop shipper just for those particular shirts only. And then because once we start the events, because my goal is to rent hotel rooms where we can do live events in different places, different cities, people coming out, because I really want people to be able to share their experiences emotionally with other people. So if there's some hugs and all those things needs to be happening so people can really understand what they're, really get the support that they need, then it needs to be in a live format versus online. And so for that, we will need at some point fundraising to secure rooms. There may be some small admission at doors or something, but we're going to figure that out. Looking into the app, I search it, it doesn't come up. Let me see here. Hang on one second. Let me pull my mighty work and see what we have. Okay, there we go, right there. Mighty Networks. All right, I'm letting it load up. No, I'm in there now, so it works. If you see it, that's the Truth Seekers community. So it is in the Mighty Network app. You need to search the THE Truth Seekers community. So yeah, I mean, yeah. So it's there, right there on the top of their screen. So it's still up in there. We just need to decide if we're going to upgrade to use the domain features and everything else. So it's there. Rod, your shipping costs more than Priority Mail right now. All right, so here's what we're going to do, Surreal. I don't control any of that. But this is all about support. It's not Walmart. I don't have those prices. I don't have the ability to make something cheaper than whatever. I would advise that if it's out of your, means right now, that's cool. And if it is, don't worry about it, right? We're not going to talk about $1 or $2. But if it is, you buy it, let me know, and I'll cash app you a couple of dollars for the shipping, and that is the profits that they're giving us for the shirt. But I don't want you not having it if it's going to be because the shipping is $3 or $4 extra. I'll give you that $5 profit back if that's the mean, and that's to anyone. If it's just to a point where the $5 or shipping is just going to take you out to a point, and I understand that budgeting is tight. I don't want that, but I'd rather have you supporting, wearing the brand. And I will do that. So yeah. No, that's fine. I get it. I'm excited for you to get it too, right? And hopefully by that time when you'll be wearing it when we do your show. That'll be really good because we're gonna do an interview with you. So at some point you'll be already having it on, sporting the Why the Big Secret or the black logo with all your lights and all that stuff. So that'll be picture perfect, my man. Yeah. He said, wipe your lip. Ain't nobody else said nothing. That's like having a booger in your nose. Ain't nobody said nothing. Appreciate it, Damien. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you. Well, here's the deal. Y'all remember, these are those cuties. This is a sumo mandarin, just to let you know. They ugly. I'm pretty sure is why they call them a sumo. But this is a mandarin too, as well. And this is the cuties. This is the sumo mandarins. They're twice as big, 3 times as big, but these things are lethal as it could be. I'm telling you, those things are lethal, man. Lethal. I was wanting to say something soulful. All right, what do you want to say? Miss Waters. All right. Mine took about a week. Yeah. Okay. So Jen, she got hers. And here's the picture. Boom, right there. Thank you, Jen, for sending it. It's going to be on our website. When we get our website together, all the people's pictures are going to be on the website. And thank you, Jen. All right. There. And so there's what that would be. Mandarin Tangelino is what they're known for in New Zealand. Huh. The sumo looks weird, I know. Yeah. Yeah. So that's why they, call it sumo. Maybe they're trying to be funny because sumo wrestlers or something. I don't know. But we will see. And still waiting on my shirt. When did you order yours, Native V? Because see, now if we're having problems with drop shipping, like I said, I don't control it. I don't even know. But didn't you have to order one twice? Somebody, I think you mentioned it. Somebody mentioned it. My first one came super quick. My second one haven't come, and it's over after 3 weeks. Really? Wow. Okay, so only a couple. Yeah, so I don't know. Oh, appreciate it, Surreal. Appreciate it. He said he can do it. Yeah, I don't know. So maybe let me go back to the email I got. Let's see what she says. All right, so we will find out when I get with Tara, and her husband has some different type of businesses that we may can use some of the services or something in effect. So we will find that out. All right. Yeah. I didn't know it was taking that long or whatever was happening. I didn't know. Mm-mm. Jamie says, hi, Rod. I did. Martin was going to pitch a wang dang doodle like the old folks would say. Line is the first time I heard her say to us young folks. Let me put this on the screen. Us young folks want to know what a yang doodle is. So now you calling me old, and that's fine. She was just here the other day and saying she's my bestie and all of that. Now she's getting it back home and calling me old and stuff. Rod, I have a cranky pants laughing. Do I have a chance? Do you have a chance at the cranky pants? Who is it? Yeah. Who is it that you're trying to rap to? If that's what I mean. Jamie said, I'm 53 and I don't know what that is. I'll be 53 next week. So yeah, maybe we all need to go back in some educational times. I've been calling you old. Don't act brand new. You're right. You're right. You're right. She got jokes. She just hit me. All right, she's been calling me old. That's all right. I'm gonna have to get at it now. See, now I'm gonna have to talk some
shit. Yeah, you're gonna make me talk some shit now because you want to call me old in front of every goddamn body. But that's okay because I'm gonna live up to the hype. And you better believe this old juice, this old soul, and this wisdom is going to teach you young folks a little something when it comes down to getting around on this world.
Yeah, there we go. We'll just roll it like that. Damien says, what's my number? I'm 42. Step says, Wang Dang Doodle is a blues song written by Willie Dixon in 1960. Are you kidding me? Who knows about that? 1960? All right, well, I mean, that's cool. I'm good with that. 1960. All right. Yeah, that's cool. We can do that. Wang Dang Doodle. Never heard of it. Tim, Cranky Pants Rod. What is Cranky Pants? Maybe I'm missing. Y'all just really coming up with some stuff. You know, my mom didn't let me go out and play. So some of the stuff I don't know when it comes down to it. And yeah. Tim, we're going to have to say something there. Baby, let me know. Well, y'all, you know what? We might do a dating Friday hookup or something here on Fridays or something. And all you want, who all single? Put your in the chat. If you are single, you know, male, female. If your username doesn't tell if you're a male or female, put your pronoun in there as well. But let's do it. Yeah. I want to see here. Oh, you know what? You're doing pretty good, Damon, because now Liz is saying she want to know what you look like. At first, remember last week, she wasn't having it. You couldn't even get nothing. You could even get in the same chat with her. Now you're getting closer. So all it is persistent then, my man. I get it now. Whew, persistent. All right, let's see who all. The Herbal Goddess says single. All right. So I will assume with the word goddess, you female. And is it Natalie or Natalia? Okay. Natalia says single. Wolfman says single. Soulful said, I'm single. Patricia from Sydney. Oh, all right. Thank you. I got the gift cards. We have Jen. Who else says they're single? Single Pringle. That will be all you single folks. Who else is single? Single in Atlanta. All right. I'm wearing her down. Yeah, he said he's wearing it down. You're doing a good job. I'm going to listen for Lonnie. Okay. Who else? All right. So we got a couple of single people out there. That's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. And Cranky Pants says I'm single. All right. Chemical Homance. Are you single with a name like that? Ooh, okay. I'm not, but y'all going to get me in trouble. Saving you. All right. So we got some cheaters in the house. All right. That's fine. All right. So what if we had an alien come, male or female, and you were married and you get one opportunity to spend 2 hours with a love-making alien who says they're going to take you to the galaxy of the stars, male or female, would you do it? Would you cheat? I'm talking you married folks. Would you cheat? One shot, one opportunity to get the alien to give you a romance out of this galaxy for 2 hours that you would just never experience on this planet ever again. Would you cheat on your mate, husband or wife, if you're married? We're talking about an alien. Does it count? Somebody said, hell no. I don't know. Jen, tell me, why you go say that now? I'm not married. My bad. All right. Appreciate it. Stone to me. Thank you. Somebody said, grow up. Steph said, I feel like you want to meet an alien, get a hall pass. Oh. And if you young folks don't know what that means, get a hall pass. Well, you got to have a very good understanding. Radiation-proof condoms. Oh, y'all are so funny. Y'all are so funny. Radiation-proof condoms. That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay. That's a good one. Galactic STDs. Still got to be careful, so probably not. All right. Okay. Nope. I hope you can see the ships in my heart. Shape photo works. Shape photo. What's your email? Okay. You talking about, I don't know if you're talking about my email, but everybody knows it. contact@whythebsecret.com is the email. Y'all funny. Y'all are really funny. And single, and I am good. Okay, hell no. So somebody said they wouldn't sleep with an alien. Hall passes are fun. See, now, y'all see that secret language? Steph started it. Lonnie confirmed it. Hall passes. And y'all are, and ladies and gentlemen, these people are out of school and they're out of college and all that stuff. They are not talking about going to the principal's office and get a hall pass so they can walk down to the other side of the campus or whatever. Yeah. So if y'all don't know what a hall pass is, I feel like Fridays is a free for all. Okay, that's cool. We can get with that. My green female alien friend wants to email you, Rod. Hell no. Now that you put it that way. If you got a green female alien friend, we need to get you and see what's going on with you. I get it. Lonnie, we're on the same page. Okay, am I missing something here? Am I missing a movement? We got Steph talking about hall passes. Lonnie talking about hall passes. Jen saying she on the same page. Nicole says she will never get a hall pass, so she would just skip and play hooky, period, and just play hooky. Don't even come. Y'all in these hall passes though. Boy, that must be a new relationship things these days, huh? Okay. All right. Jen, that's why you my girl. All right, that's cool. Yeah, Friday's gonna be something totally different. Shit, we ain't even. It's why the big secret. Why? Friday is why the big secret. What's these secrets out here? Why? And y'all ain't making it no secrets. So for those of you who don't know what hall pass is, I'm assuming, and based on my knowledge, is if you are in a relationship and you husband and wife or whatever, and instead of just going behind the other person's back and just hurting everybody's feelings, then obviously you get a hall pass. Go do what you want. I don't know. But sometimes some hall passes come with observation clauses where they want to be there and watch. I don't know. I don't know if I could do that though. He sounds so offended. I'm not offended. I'm amazed. I'm amazed. I don't know what I would do if I was married. And when I was married, if the Shewa would have come in and said, baby, because she would call that word and says, can you give me a hall pass? Now, don't get me wrong. If the hall pass was to go see another female, I won't in because but if she's talking about the hall pass is to go get another, you know what I'm saying? And she's going to go out there with this hall pass and she wants some more. Come on. All right. I don't know if I'm down with that. Some hall passes aren't worth it, what Wolfman said. I don't know. To watch claws. Yes, that's what I'm saying. What aliens are you talking about, Kimmy? But yeah, I'm saying you want to put a watch clause in that hall pass because you want to go see what's really happening. Nicole said my husband wouldn't expel me from school. She said he would. Oh my God, she's out. She said it's done. No, I feel you. I mean, I'm just saying I don't know. But I will say, like I told somebody the other day, when we was talking with Dr. B Serious and we was talking about him, he's saying he was running for president. And I was saying, you know what? I've had fishing license. I had, all kinds of license that even when I owned the pet stores, when I sold monkeys and exotic animals, snakes and all that, I had to have all these exotic animal permits. That every license, even my gun license, my driver's license, every license that I ever had an expiration date except for my marriage license. And I'm saying, so if I was to vote for Roderick for the Conscience Award, because I am for to have marriage license have an expiration date, at least 2 to 3 years, top, maybe 4. And you want to be able to tell that person, look, I don't give a damn of what's happening here, but I am not renewing this license with you. Just let it expire, period. And y'all just done. Wouldn't that be cool to have a marriage license with an expiration date and somebody forget to renew it and now you ain't married or you just, and then if you want to stay married, baby, what do you think about this renewal? Yeah, let's go ahead and renew this license another 2 years and see what we get. You know what I'm saying? That'll be cool. That'll be really cool to really do that. But y'all don't think a watch clause would be good if you're gonna have a hall pass with a watch clause? I will hopefully think that you will want a watch clause and in your hall pass if you're gonna get a hall pass. I don't know. Yeah, I'm saying expiration dates on a marriage. Could you on the license itself? Could you imagine how the whole shift would change? And you just literally look at your spouse and say, look, I'm not getting, you promised me, sex, and whenever I want it. And now you got a headache and we don't rant and, Motrin bill and Excedrin bill is high because you always having headaches. I am not, renewing this with you. We're not going to do this. The watch clause is what I'm saying is if you're going to give your man or wife a hall pass, you want a watch clause so you can go and watch at what's happening when they get the hall pass. That's what I mean, a watch clause. You want to see it. You want to see what's going on, what they're doing, who they're doing it with, and how. And it may shock you. You think your man out there with a woman and he's out there with another man. Then what you say? You find out something. Oh, you show damn good you had that watch clause. Yeah. Finding out. I mean, I don't know about two women. I'm down with that, but I'm just saying the two men thing. I don't know. All right. Rod, get a female alien blow up dog. Dude, I'm starting to wonder, do you have any blow up dolls? Do you have a blow up doll? You talking about what? Steph said no watch clause. Okay, see that changed now when I start talking about you seeing it now. Yeah, you happy with that watch? Y'all happy with those hall passes, but you sure don't want to look at it. That'll mess you up. I know. Be like, no. See now, look. Soulful says the expiration date on the marriage license sounds good. I'm telling you, that will be a good thing. And pretty much that'll be cool. Sometimes I do laugh and I do hold it back because y'all got jokes. Lonnie says, not everyone can handle watching. It's not for everyone. Now, I'm not going to say that statement sounds like it was an experience or something, but it did sound so powerful of knowing that not everybody can handle that. And why not? If you are down with giving your husband, I'm going to use the word husband and wife, a hall pass. Now, how many hall passes would you give them? That's the other part. Is it like once a week, twice a week, birthday, New Year's, Father's Day, Mother's Day, whatever? Or are you saying they can have a hall pass whenever requested? And then can they go in different rooms in this hall pass, or do they need to see the same one so you look more familiar? Or now are they going in room 208, 308, 30B, and they're hall passing their asses out there? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Somebody talk about blow up dolls. You would want someone to talk to. Well, I'm not down with that. Wolfman says, Lonnie, you must be a swinger. She says, I'm an open book. Roderick knows all my business. Let me tell y'all something. Look up the word business. You might, in a dictionary, you're going to find it where it says a person who whatever. Put the word kinky business in front of it and look it up. You just may see Lonnie's expression. Not a big secret. I don't know. I'm just kidding. I'm going to get in trouble for that shit. She finna come at me now. But don't do a hall pass unless you know you won't change your mind. Yeah, that's cool. I'll never forget. This was probably a long time ago. I was a lot younger, and I was dating this chick, and she asked me. She was like, have you ever wanted, threesome or whatever you want to call it? We can say that on YouTube here. They don't know what we're talking about. And I was like, yeah, shit, why not? What man wouldn't want to experience that? Until the last minute, and her emotions took over. Oh, I can't do it. No, my friend was there, and I was like, damn. I was in my 20s or no, late 30s or whatever, 30 something. But it's like, whoa, okay. So yeah, everybody ain't ready for that stuff. I'm not for sure. But I wouldn't have now, again, I'm not, you know. All right, all strokes not created equal. Boy, y'all are funny. Data says hall pass, in my opinion, do as you to work to see. Let me put this up on the screen because it's got a little stuff here. Hall pass, in my opinion, do it as you to work to see the way you two should do it. Oh, you saying the hall pass is like you watching this to teach each one of y'all lessons? Y'all can buy some videos for that crap or something. Steph says, I feel like hall passes are good only for extraordinary circumstances, like meeting your celebrity crush or encountering an alien. All right, that's cool. All right, that's cool. Native V said, I am too possessive to share. But you got to remember the hall pass usually surfaces at some, I can't say it does, but only those who doing hall passes know there's got to be a reason for it. I mean, it got to be some bold shit for my mate to come and walk into the room and say, baby, I want a hall pass. I mean, like, what? Nah, that's when you start going, am I not doing what you need to do? Am I not, and don't get me wrong. I understand all this other stuff, but am I not doing? Mm-mm. So we ain't gonna have that issue. But I would assume that if Beyonce or somebody walked in the room and you wanted a hall pass, hopefully I'm with the type of woman be like, get your ass out the way. This is Beyonce is mine, Roderick, and I get to watch. Now that'll be a good thing. That'd be good. Somebody tell me this Friday, you ain't got no job. I know, right? I don't know, but y'all okay? We got some kinky folks out here in our audience now. I'm getting to know y'all. That's cool. All right, aliens and stuff. So if I get an alien come telling me, Roderick, I need to, we need to increase our species, and do you have anybody in your community that will be willing to, hook up? I'm like, hell yeah, I got some people. I'll send you to a couple of houses, Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do that. Somebody said the hall pass should already have a name on it. What? Like an X or something? You married and then your hall pass got a name on it. I want to go to my ex or something like that. Mm-mm. Now, fortunate for me, the she-wolf was a freaking Tyrannosaurus when it came down to sexual activity. So I ain't have no problem there. I mean, it wouldn't have been no hall passes. I would have never asked for a hall pass because there was no problem in that area. And so I was pretty fortunate. And I used to tell people all the time, I used to go to the barbershops and we'd be sitting in the barbershop, everybody talking about that girl. And believe me, it's an epidemic. Everybody there talking about how that girl ain't giving them none and she used to and all this shit. And I used to sit there and just agree. Yeah, mine too. Because I ain't want nobody to know. I ain't had that problem in my house. Oh, no. It was, Now, if anything I want to remember about that marriage, it was, and if whoever the next dude is, I know he ain't. That's fine. If that's what he all about, that's what it good. I will stamp that for you, dude. It's cool. You good to go. And but she because I guarantee you, if this was a brick and somebody hit me in the head with it, boom, and I woke up and they said Roderick Martin has amnesia, and I forgot that I had a red rocket, or whatever we want to call it, and and she'd be like, no, we're gonna do this tonight. Some of the other women be telling their man, yeah, we did do it. No, he didn't, because he don't remember, right? I ain't had that problem. Yeah, it was cool. It was good. It was all good. There was other issues, but that wasn't one of them. And you would think that would be enough to keep you together forever, but nah, it's all good. Yep, She Wolf Chronicles. And she was 15 years younger. That doesn't really matter anyway, because I did give her some wisdom, and was patient and all that. That's a good thing. Some of y'all wouldn't know nothing talking about that. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about, patience and stuff in that area. Let's see what else we got. Y'all, somebody in the middle of a snowstorm. Good Lord. Siri said, Rod, you are orange fruit lover. Let me take, man, I'm telling you, these sumo things are good. They're all too good. And with a little spring water. Let's see. Thought I got a compliment somewhere. Let me go back. It came across my feed here. Someone gave me a compliment. I gotta get those every now and then. I don't get those a lot. I do, but not enough. And let's see what we got. Somebody talking about how nasty is too nasty. Dude, that is a question for the chat. And Sonya said, just give me an alien man, please. Why you want an alien man, Sonya? Everybody want an alien man. Y'all don't want a man. Y'all want alien man. And let me tell you something. Oh, here we go. Judith said, Roderick, you look good today. The shirt and the bling bling. Thank you. It went through. Now, Judith, looks like that's is that like podcast equipment in your picture? Do you do podcasting or something? It looks like I'm looking at your photograph has a microphone. I could be wrong, but if it is, let us know what you do. Let's give you a shout out. What's going on? The girlfriend of base says, I'm looking for somebody 30 to 37. And the herb goddess says, Roderick, what is the age you will date Brother Roderick? That is a great question. I would probably, it depends now, because I'm getting a little older to a point where I used to be the white picket fence, the 2 dogs, the goldfish guy. You want to be married, and I believe in having the power type couple stuff. But the age, the she-wolf was, I'm 53. I'll be 53. She would probably be 37, 38. And like I say, she was my friend. And I still talk about her that way. So but where I'm going with this is that I was always just pretty much serious, and I'll be working. And she brought out the kid in me, and so she was pretty much always like, let's do this, let's have. And I'm like, okay, that's fine, but I need to work on this thing. But now I'm getting to a point with all the stuff I got coming up in the future that I'm ready to have fun in the kid in me. I want the kid in me. So, and I'm not saying that a younger woman or older woman couldn't do it, but I would probably say I would prefer 40s, 30s, if it's a high 30, but on up to my age. The problem with my age is I'm not dating someone who we getting ready to go to church on Sundays. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. And not that I don't believe in all those things, but I'm not doing it. I believe 2 or more people, if 2 or more people together can make a congregation, 2 or more people, and I can at some point pay tithes to my house. Although I will go to church, because I live right down the street from the Potter's house, and that's where I go. And being a Christian, I would go down to see TD Jakes, and that will be it. Cranky Pants says, I'm 46 and my kids are 24. The herbal goddess. Okay. Yeah, I agree, but I don't do church. I get it. I mean, it's Roderick. You may be looking for someone who's young in heart. That could be it. You know. But let me say this. I'm in a world. I'm in a world of magical world where I talk to people about fairies. I talk to people about ghosts. I talk to people about paranormal afterlife, spirits, and you know, and it may not be a subject that I can sit and pillow talk with someone and we talk about it and laugh about it in all those things. And that's my world. It wasn't all then, but it is now, you know. Um, and but it's also my business. As I'm doing more TV, I'm due to be in 6 more shows this year. Finally, now that I have what you call, I forget the name, but I can now start getting paid money because I'm now proven in some of these areas. I'll be on European tours, all of this kind of stuff. And you're talking building a brand. Our game plan is Lonnie know and our production crew. We plan on having a huge studio here in Dallas, not just what I'm doing. I'm saying the one that you're gonna walk in, you're gonna walk into the lobby, you're gonna see the big secret logo, and somebody's gonna welcome you to the studios, different studio rooms, conference rooms where our writers and show producers as we begin to build this brand. And it's a business. And hopefully the person that I'm with understands I'm in the business of high strangeness. And this is what I do for whether we have brands, whether we're doing different deals. But I'm also in the part of my life where I'm ready to enjoy life. And so hopefully, yes, that person is young in heart. Ain't nobody paying attention to me. Let me be quiet. Jen said, let her come. That's what I did 2 years ago. Let him come to me. I met him. He's not ready yet, but sugar honey iced tea, the waiting is worth it. What do you mean he's not ready? I'm not worried about letting her come. I don't want to be surprised. I mean, okay, that's fine. I get it. And I'm not on the search right now either. Because right now, that person who you with could railroad your ass and confuse and don't provide the support mentally and all the stuff that you need. Because I'm in a position of a lot of stuff that's happening. I can't, if I just told y'all all the things that's going on, uh, you know, and it takes time, but it's a lot of stress to go through and negotiate and dealing with people and things and everything else. And so, yeah, I don't want nobody right now that is not going to, uh, you know, I just don't. I can't even say that. I don't even know how to say it, but I know a lot of men and women, but mostly men who just they with the wrong person, they ass is in trouble. Especially you women are powerful. Y'all know that. Y'all know exactly how powerful a woman and you women are. And some of you are strong enough to take down a man quickly. And I'm talking in his mind. Steph said, I don't think that it's an age thing. You just have to find someone with an open mind. Shit. A mind is like a what? An open mind is like a yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. We do want an open mind. It's like a parachute. Works best when it's open. Shit. Yeah. Friends are setting it up. What friends? You got friends setting what up, Jen? For you? Just got divorced. Oh, Jen, you out there. Okay. Well, cool. And you got somebody waiting. He's not ready yet. Girl, I don't know. But if you got a man that ain't ready, I can't tell you if he ever gonna be ready. But they really know. Most men know if she the one. You better believe that. We know. You already know that one right there is gonna be my next wife or whatever. Let me put this on the screen here since y'all trying to hook me up with dating advice here. Roderick, your next will come at the right time. I see that you're working on yourself right now, and that's good. And you'll know when you meet her. I sure hope she come caveman style and be like, boop, I'm your woman. No, I get what you're saying. Truthfully, yes. I know right now it's not the time. Um, you know, I'm getting ready to go through the transition, especially with this, uh, you know, getting my body together. You know, I have a new career that I'm working on. I got 2 or 3 books that's about to be published. I got other stuff in the making. You know, uh, Billy Carson and his wife is my business managers right now, and that's great. I got a talent agent in LA, entertainment lawyer, and they get a little whatever, publicist. And of course, with Lonnie and all us been putting our teams together, it's in this ecosystem, and I'm responsible, and I got people that believe in me. And so I want to be there. And I don't want, again, some crazy love thing that just, I have to focus totally. And I understand it. You focus on, I'm here to serve, but, uh-uh, you know, and it's sad to say too, I don't want a boss woman either. I don't want none of that. I want a feminine chick. I don't want no egos, no nothing, because this part of my life, I want to hug a tree. I want to do some grounding, some shit, fish and don't catch shit, but just sit there and try to fish, and ain't nobody upset looking at their phones and can't, let's live this thing. But let's get the bag though. Make no mistake about it. Let's do what we do to be best. So, yep, I've been down that road. Got the T-shirt. I was married. Yeah, got the T-shirt, and I think marriage is a good thing for anybody. If you find if your happiness is going to be definitely dependent on the one you marry, as well as you getting your own shadow work done. That's for damn sure. But yeah. Mm-mm. But yeah, you got to get that bag. You got to, let me tell y'all, I figured it out. A romance without finance is a nuisance. Yeah, take that to the bank. Let that be the quote for today. A romance without finance is a nuisance. You better believe it. And Woodman said, I can teach you how to catch fish. Well, I'm going to do a catch and release, though. You just keep them and throw them back and keep going. Savant says, that's what she said. That's also why I don't like marriage. Most people want to have the upper hand. Yeah, it's a Body Electric said, you need a spiritual earth woman, a hippie chick. What would that look like? What would a hippie chick look like? I don't know. Lonnie says, at this point, I don't know what she cooks. Just cook for the man so he can eat some decent meals. See, not only know, but she looking out for me. She know whoever it is. And that was a dream of mine, by the way. That was a dream that I had. Now, although I have a lot of respect for myself and confidence in what I do, but I'm going to tell y'all a story. And don't take this as a negative, but just a story, a beautiful story. Y'all agree? Y'all with me? I used to, at a time, I would always say that I was not always overweight that I am now. And I agree that I am, because I was stressed, and I probably gained about 170, 80 pounds in my last marriage. It was just a lot of stress. Okay. And I remember the doctors like, what is freaking going on at your house? You're gaining all this weight, you're blah, blah, blah. But I used to always have this thought. You ever remember the Toad story or whatever? And I was like, the right woman is going to come up, because I'm talented. I'm all good in other areas. I'm gonna be a provider. I'm gonna do what I do. This is just a whole new career path. So, but the right woman is going to come up and kiss you the right way, and kissing you is going to be the nurturer, the one who really cares, and say, I'm going to not just cook for you a bunch of vegetables, but I'm going to cook something that you can eat because it tastes good for you at the same time. So I'm going to try to make sure this works for you. than someone who's impatient. Because that I will tell you, the she-wolf did not have patience for me. Oh my God, not much is what I have for that particular situation. But the right woman would kiss you and you turn into a prince. And kiss would be the nurturing, the loving, the romance. Because I honestly say, out of all the years I've been around and I've seen a lot of people or been in some relationships, I don't know if I've ever experienced true love yet. And I'm going to admit that. And maybe I have and just didn't recognize it. And I do know people love differently. Everybody, the person loves the way they love, and you have to, may not be what the love I'm looking for. But that movie scene stuff, being surprised and shit, and and you just, I mean, there was a lot of times I couldn't wait to get home to see the she-wolf. But what I'm saying is, I don't know if I've been in that blissful love thing yet, and it may not even exist. And that's what we're gonna say. Girl from the Bay said Lonnie loves Roderick. Yes, she does, and I love her too. She's my friend, my bestie. I really do. I really do. She is definitely. Yeah, we share some good thoughts, some good things, and plans. And I mean, she's literally not only just been a show producer, but literally have coming in and really arranged my life in a lot of deficiencies that I've had. And again, she comes with her husband, and they both are. I just love them both. And I will tell you, there's a few people out there. When the things come, we in this. We in this to like a flat tire. We in this. Nicole, you talking about marriage is hard? You make it look easy. Yeah, you make it look easy from over here. Someone else says, neither have I felt real love. I don't know. And like I said, I may have and just underestimated it, and I could honestly say I've given love. All right, because that's just who you are, but who I am. But man, you you ain't just seen it where somebody just really, grab you in the face like the movies and hold on to you and be like, you are an amazing man. And I mean, you are a provider, you blah, blah, blah. And you go out here and you take on the world, because when you give back, baby, I'm going to rub your back. I ain't had none of that shit. None of that. That's in the movies. Yeah. There's we go. Lonnie said, damn right, that's my bestie. Whoever comes through has to check a lot of boxes to be worth his love. You go, girl. Because she know I'm gonna when I meet the one, we're gonna do now that with the wisdom that I have and the time frame of how we're gonna do this thing. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Right there, she says, I think she have to kick. I think she would have to kick in this chat on Friday night as a pre-screen. Okay, that's cool. Jen says, I heard something the other day. Romantic love is worship as the end all be all of love today, when it's just a small part. Why see romantic love as the one thing you don't have when you can? I mean, I don't know what kind of poetry that is, but basically, are you just saying, make it simple? That was some good poetry, though, Jen. I don't believe in the one or soulmates or twin flames. You don't? I don't know. I think it's I don't know. Why not? And Judith says real love is amazing. Okay, well that's fine. And Judith, once again, did your picture have microphones like you do a podcast or something? If so, tell us about it. Put it in the chat. The body lecture said, like I said, Roderick is a real one. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, it's just, I was, you know, she was used to like. I used to like. I was at that time. I had a exotic pet store. I used to breed exotic birds. I used to ship them all over America, parrots and lovebirds and parakeets, and then I sold little bitty snakes, monkeys, fish. I had a whole store, and every day I would go 7 days a week, and I would try to, and make sure that you're provided for the family. You do that, and every now and then you argue, well, ain't money and everything, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, you right. Money is not everything. Let me make sure y'all understand it. Money is not everything. Okay. However, I rate it right up there with oxygen. Another quote for today. It ain't everything, but I rate it right up there with oxygen. If you're going to put it on a scale, baby. Nicole said, I don't believe in that either. Nicole, are you, what's the word we're looking for? Are you reaching out? Are you expressing? If so, I mean, we've been knowing each other a long time, but we'll talk. We talk on the phone. You're part of our crew and all that, but you just look so happy when you post on social media. You teasing the family, the husband, the barbecues. Cause I be liking y'all stuff. All right, that's cool. Yeah. Here we go. Lonnie says, Wolfman for real, because if she can't handle the random drops of spice in here, she's going to have a hard time dealing with him. Oh, my God, yeah. Off camera, I'm worse. Y'all get a little bit of me on here because it's worse. Worse. Yeah, I mean, of course, we all know you got to love yourself before you can love someone else. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's the best thing has ever happened to me is been isolation over these last few years. When COVID hit, so I'm already not out there, blah, blah, blah. But the best thing ever is isolation. Not going anywhere, don't go, because I don't club. I don't do any of that stuff. But I was going to go to a club, though. We was going to go, slap some, for her husband's birthday, Lonnie's birthday, husband when he came, but he got tired. But yeah, it's all good. She's her soulmate. Who is her soulmate, Jen? Thank you, Nicole. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go with here. I notice your producers are intelligent and capable women, and even the ladies in the chat are awesome. Good vibes. Yeah. All my friends, and I got male friends and stuff too, but yeah, Lonnie came in, and you have to help people that here's one thing I would say. I've been so blessed to meet people that is more interested than just what I do. And that's probably would be, so if I had never find someone that truly loves me, I'm loved so much by some of the people around me. You have, and I can name a lot of names. There's 5 or 6 in here today that are really people that I talk to. I get on the phone, and they do have their other lives, so they do share a little bit with me. But that is enough love for me every day. And I've been really blessed with people that are interested in what goes on in my life and not just UFO stuff. And that means so much to me, where I can talk about, and I'll get a phone call. How's your day? What's going on with you? How can I help you? And I don't mind sharing intimate things that goes on, because when this camera goes off, it's still a lot more stuff goes on to try to make all of this work. And yeah, and it's been a difficult. If only most of you knew this last 2.5 years and the sacrifices to get where I'm at, and it's about to now. The blessings are raining in abundance. not the blessings and the people. I don't know. I had a lot of people that's been here, still here right now, that they have no clue. Sometimes what some things that they do are so big. They may say, "Hey, I can do this for you," but for me, sometimes it is huge. It is huge. And it was one of the things that uh, when I'll never forget when I opened a box for this bling bling stuff that got when it came to me as a gift from some people that say, "Hey, you earned this." I told Lonnie, I said, "Should I wear it on camera? Because I'm still in need of support." And I said, "Would now they not support me?" And somebody said, "Well, we ain't sending him shit now because he got some whatever, some ice on or whatever. Come on, give me a break." And then someone else said, "No, Billy got millions, and you still see them supporting him and all that stuff," which is cool because he drops the knowledge. Hell, you got to. But at that same time, I used to wear my dual earrings. You don't see them, but sometimes I have my diamond little stud. I'm ready to get my swag back. When I hit this show, I'm now in a point where I've worked, 24/7, 12, 365 plus OT. Lonnie, I tell you, she used to call and just say, "You got to go home and go to sleep." I sit up here and I try to make sure that I present content I want to work on because I've changed so much. You guys go back and look. I try different stuff because I want to be the best. I want and will be and am want to. This is just I vision 5 years from now signing one of those Joe Rogan contracts with $30 million or $100 million. We're going to do that, but we got to get that good, that compelling, and understand how we do it. And Lonnie and Nicole, a lot of them know we got procedures back in the backdrop. I try different stuff. Even now, when I do stories, here we go. All this stuff is mapped out when I'm here talking to make sure I follow the outlines that we're trying to accomplish. And so the goal is to do it. A lot of people, I don't brag enough, and I should, but in the last year, you're talking about being in all these different little TV shows, Discovery Channel, Gaia, Ancient Aliens, Roswell, Open Minds, Billy's, and all these channels. I don't brag enough about it when I should, but if eventually I want to make a promo reel because I have made some accomplishments in this particular arena that that I need to beat the chest and say, okay, you're doing good on it, and do more. But yeah, it's a lot of work. It is a lot of work to do what we do and everything else. Someone else says, "You are showing strength in your openness and candor. People are drawn." Thank you. I mean, I want people to know you, and I will tell anybody, if you have a voice, your voice, and I got this from a movie, your voice is your passport. It can take you places. I used to, and I've always owned my own businesses since I was 20 years old. And, I've done everything. I hustled, I've done whatever. But it wasn't until I turned to this UFO and YouTube thing that took me to another level, not in success yet, and it's coming, but another level of patience, perseverance. I'm talking, it pulls every single thing that you think you have in you to sit here every day, especially when you had a room with 10 people in it or 1 subscriber, 30 subscribers. And most of us is cued to the meta type thing. We want the like buttons because then that's affirmation. But when you don't get no feedback and you begin to you begin the process of start trying to understand, because it is a hard road and there's no money. YouTube, you got to have thousands of views where now your YouTube money begins to significantly help what you do. And then if you try to be consistent and say, okay, I'm going to do this 8:00 every day. And then you get some people that come in, they ridicule you, they say what they want to say. I've had people tell me, in comments, look at you, you fat dude or whatever. I don't give a shit about that. Come on, whatever. Tell me something I don't know. I see myself every day better than they do, right? That ain't even a point. You might have a show that when I do it on Billy Carson's show, I get thousands of views. And then you'll get these 2 or 3 comments. Oh, Billy, get rid of him. Do this kind of stuff. And usually I don't care what anybody say about me, long as it ain't the truth. But I will say to each and every one of you, and at my age of saying, okay, I'm going to start a whole new career, don't even know how to pull it off. At the first beginning, don't know why they chose you for the show, or you won this at Clubhouse, you're doing those things. You got to learn SEO. You got to learn thumbnails. You got to learn communications. And okay, every now and then I slur some words or my grammar and all that. And I don't take it personal because it's just me. It's my personality. Okay, that's fine. But then you have to begin the process of building the long game. And YouTube is a long ass game. You're talking 6, 7. So now you're talking, had I was still, and I thank God in some places, because had I still was in my responsibility mode as a man, and I had to go take care of the she-wolf and those stepchildren that I had, and I had to make a decision between being here on a Friday night, but then I had to go drive Uber or Lyft because I'm not getting a regular job, because the regular job ain't gonna give me the days off. So now I got to do hustles. Then some days I wouldn't be here. And there was a lot of struggle even between that I wouldn't be here. But it's a marathon, as y'all say. But I'm saying this to any of you. Society is about to change in such a way that if you have a message in you, if you have a voice or expertise or something, whether you turn into a product or service or your voice or however you want to do it, now will be the time to start exploring that. AI is changing the world. There's going to be a lot of people losing jobs in the next few years, and it could be jobs that you don't even think that's resulted to artificial intelligence and all of this stuff. Entertainment will still be here, and you'll be able to do some of those things. But if you have somebody in your corner that's going to support this long game, it is helpful. But if you have to do it as your primary source, like I've done, where I stay and help with my mother, I spend every dime to pay the lights in here, this office. I come up here and spend 15, 16 hours a day. Lonnie will tell you. I get up in the morning, drive back to my mother because she always calls at 2 a.m. Roderick, where are you? And I just go home, just make sure she feels okay, make sure she got everything. Wake up in the morning, I come back up here, and then I'm studying. And it's not just out here looking for content. See, we'll find that it is developing the presentation and to try to make sure that you guys are entertained. I call it infotainment. And I can be a comedian. I can say some stuff, and really do those things. But I will tell you that what I've learned is it's not about a lack of resources or lack of money. That's not it. Because along the way, there will be people who will help you. There will be people who are responsible to make it less difficult for you. Because God have them out there. They're out there, and I meet them, and they're part of me and the group now. But ultimately, the one driving force is you. You still have to get up and do some things. Lonnie will tell you how many times I've talked to her, and I said, I'm so tired. I'm just tired. I don't get $1 from this, but I got to keep it up because I know, we're going to build a bigger picture. There's days that and she'll tell you how many times that I've said, let me do this here, and y'all see what I'm talking about. But y'all remember when I go, truth seekers, right? There's been times that I will call her and I say, I just don't want to do it today. She said, no, that's your brand, located in a jumbo state. I mean, exhausted. It's like, does it even matter? If I didn't do it, would they know that I didn't do the opening, but yet it was one of the biggest things that I was contemplating on doing in the beginning, how to be different. And if I'm going to take some ridicule, I'll do it, you know? And it's one of those things. But I will say this though, make no mistake about it. There's people that y'all don't know. Lonnie will tell you that reach out to us. They send me badass messages and, or y'all think y'all this and all that. I mean, she'll tell you, you know, even within some of the groups, I get it. You know, I get a lot of people that, you know, that don't, and these are other people that's in the space. They don't like it, you know, but I don't give a fucking whatever. They're going to bend the knee. That's how I feel about it, you know, because I'm going to be authentic. I'm going to be myself and I'm going to do it. Even with Why the Big Secret, I want to do bigger than just UFOs. I want to take us to a whole bigger story. But that's UFO stuff is my DNA. It is where all the TV shows and I don't want to step off, and not the terminology here, but step off the reservation because it is what's getting me. So those will be the things that I do. But I do believe, you know, it is hard work. But I stopped. If you call me as of January the 1st and beyond before, Lonnie, I tell you, you call me on the phone and it's just, what you doing? Working hard, hardly working. Either way I'm working, either way it's hard. I used to say it all the time. And it wasn't until, you know, Dr. Be Serious and me and Billy and all us New Year's Eve party was there. And they start talking about life and fun, just really having fun with this. And it just dawned on me, you got to start having some fun. So I no longer tell people I'm working hard, hardly working. Either way I'm working, either way it's hard. It was my statement. And people would giggle and they'd be like, yeah. I'm like, hell no. It's preparation. It's my new word. My preparation was hard. My preparation was difficult. But now it is to a point where it's paying off. The structure is paying off. The system is paying off. And I, by God, have some of the most patient people with me, like Lonnie. You got Nicole. You got Tish. Song. You know, these are the people that's the researchers. And Nicole. Them. We have meetings. We have a meeting, and we talk about it. And I'm usually the one that takes us off the fucking agenda. And Lonnie heads get big as hell when that happens, right? She'd be like, fuck, dude, I'm going to throw this motherfucker at you. I'd be like, put that head back on. That's my joke today. And, but the whole point is, this is no joke when it comes down to saying that you want to be the best in what you do, especially when we're doing this, you know. So my job is to, at some point, and so when I chose to do what I call infotainment, it shook up a lot of people. And it shook up a lot of people that pretty much, hang on, let me see what Lonnie just said. We need to keep him every show so he can bring, we need him to keep it every show so he can bring the energy every time. Yeah. And I have some freaking energy. Now I'll put some shit together for y'all and we'll go at it. That's not a problem. Usually it is making sure, like the movie Gladiator, are you entertained? Are you entertained? Because what I learned, and here's where I'm saying, so look into this room. We got 62 people. There was a time it used to be 5, and I'm talking to 5 people. But on Tuesday night, I'm talking to thousands. So I still try to make sure, but you put so much energy in Tuesday night, and then okay, somebody subscribed to the channel. They come over here, and it's like they see a different side because I try to do. But we are planning to be just as consistent as you are there, so you know what we are here, everything else. But it takes a lot of energy. Then you're talking life. You're talking, you know. There was times, true story. I'll be here with y'all. It could be Friday. We here at 11 o'clock. And then when I hang up, and then I'll go, okay, I'm going to go turn the app on, and I'm going to drive for 4 hours, 5 hours to the middle of the night just to make $100 on Uber. And okay, then I do get a little money from over here, a little money from sponsors there, a little stuff, and you keep going. But lately, through contributions, through the YouTube channel is picking up a little bit, a couple of sponsors. I have not been out there doing rideshare over a month and a half. And when I was out there doing it, I got sick with COVID. Y'all remember? And I'm on high risk. And boy, that was a scary moment. And I'm like, I can't be out here doing this shit. But you work to do. So what I meant to say to everyone else, if you have a dream of doing something, now one of the most beautiful things is being a content creator, is that you can be yourself and you can create and craft your own message, your style, whatever you want to do. And you can do this whether you're 20 years old, 30, 50, 60, whatever you want to do. But I don't mind being transparent. I'm not going to hide much from you through this camera. I'll tell y'all the days that, hey, and believe me, when I say, hey guys, can somebody check and see if my freaking Cash App work? It's funny. Not to me, but it's funny to you because I want it to be funny to you so you could laugh and send, $5 to check it. But usually it's saying, can you send some support, right? But there was a way, and that transition changed. Thank you, Judith. All right, 1999. And so you know what? We're going to put her there at the thing. But okay, so where I'm going with this is, at first I used to say, hey, can y'all, support the show? Then I would look at the shows and I was like, man, you're begging. But I'm like, no, Lord, but I'm being honest. How do you do this? So I changed the verbiage. And then I said, if you find value in what I'm doing, can you support the show? That's fine. Even when I would do stuff on Tuesday nights, thank God Billy said, hey, you know what? You come over here. We're going to, I like what you're doing. Let's do it. And it has driven stuff over here. So now I noticed that when I do stuff over there, we got thousands of people. So I perform over there as much as I want to perform over here. And I'll talk the same if it was 5 people over here. I'll talk the same if it's 5,000, in which it is over there. But my goal someday is to build the audience here. Yes. So y'all give Judith a thank you for supporting the show. Definitely. And so where I'm going with this is, or what I'm just trying to say, that when these cameras and lights goes off, let me go back and I'm going to say this here. I love you guys. And I really do. Lonnie got a text about 8:30. I said, I'm going live. She was out to dinner, her and her family. They do Fridays. Lovely thing. They're really consistent as a family, and I love it. And I said, not only am I bored because I have no one to talk to, but I can sit here and I was getting ready to binge watch on All of Queen's Men or the business thing on BET about the black drug dealers. I mean, good shows. I'd be tripping. I'm like, who wrote this stuff? I'd be looking at how they write the cliffhangers and all that. I said, I won't go live because I want to talk to my family, and that's y'all, right? I want to talk. So I come in here and I set up. She said, well, okay, I'll come. And so I didn't really have an agenda to say, okay, this is a show. So I like Fridays that we just can openly talk, like you said, and we get to know each other and the chats and everything else. And then eventually we open up the phone lines. I used to have another phone number. Y'all remember that? What was costing me? I would bring it on. People would use it, but okay, I get $100 bill at the end of the month. And I was like, okay, I will keep it. It's a great feature, but it cost. Okay. So I had to cancel it. So it's all of these little things that goes on behind the scenes, but with all good intentions, of course, to do it. But there will be a day, I promise you, it is coming. It is catching up like a scale. It's like this, where it's not about the money. It's about love and joy of doing what I do. It's catching up. Contracts and stuff are out in the future. They're all here. The manifestation is working. I have worked. The vision is there. The team is put together. All the stuff that I used to want. And now we're just on this boat. It's going down a gentle river. And all right, we want a speedboat, but we're on a river boat right now. But we are heading in the right direction. It's a beautiful thing, and I say that with everybody. So let me look here. Boy, y'all doing some Boy, y'all doing some love bombing in there with each other. Good Lord. I'm just talking to myself. Ain't nobody paying no damn attention to me. Let me see what y'all doing. Whew, look at that. All right. Mm-hmm. Y'all are just doing it up in there. Thank you. I'm gonna say you're manifesting this. Oh yeah, thank you. Here's the first time I spoke publicly about my experience, and it happened 20 years ago. Okay. We can get back on track. We ain't got to talk about me, y'all. What do y'all want to talk about? Yeah, y'all talking about ex's funerals and shit. What? Oh my God! I know that was her children's father. Someone says, "How do you feel about mermaids?" Ha. Well, I think they exist. I don't know if y'all remember, Tara. There was a one of the actors. His name was Tony something. He told his mermaid story, and then I talked to. There's one of our people that's in our group. She's from Jamaica, and she tells the mermaid stories and how it's real and all of those things. So I believe they don't look like what we think as far as like beautiful women with a tail, and and she's out there singing, and stuff. But yes, I believe all that exists. Absolutely. And that's pretty much. All right. Doc B. Sears says something you about staying with the hang on. She said, Doc B says something to you about staying with your dream because it's closer than you think. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's there's things that I can't share right now anyway, that are huge. And so every day, we saw something leaving Haiti. Okay. Out there in those areas like that is in Jamaica, all of these places, it is like a known fact that mermaids and all this stuff exist out there. It's not like no folklore or something, but it really is. But it's just us depending on where you are. Girl from the Bay, you don't believe you be like Liz be like, I don't believe none of that shit, y'all. Mm-mm. And thank you, Cyril, says share your story. But yeah, so all I say to all of you is that there's people in here like Steph, a lot of people that's been around from the beginning. Steph, y'all in the chat, y'all give her a big shout out. She reached out to me, and she's in the corporate world, working with executives and people on marketing and ideas, and took me under her wing. This is almost 2 years ago, and started teaching me, audience, how to really connect with your audience, and it's just been beautiful, and was a stranger. Now we're friends, and I have much love for her as well. But I have been blessed with, you have Native V who support. You got Liz, you got Jen, you have Lana, you have in Magneticus, all these people, and that's what drives me, because I want to make sure that I don't let those people down, even the people that's watching, who could have done anything else with anyone else that they wanted to, but they believe enough and say, here, we'll support you and help you in bites and bit pieces. And so I do give them updates. Here, this was happening. This is what's going on. But at the end of the day, I probably couldn't have done it without some of these people's help, and period, because it'd have been a real battlefront. And even though the battle is real. So, and thank God that I'm not in the relationships that I was in. I wouldn't be here today. I remember me and the She-Wolf was really talking about this stuff. And when she, I think I've told a story that when I first wanted to go to the MUFON meeting, she didn't come home. We had one car, and I was livid. And I was like, I've been waiting for a month. I worked 7 days a week. My car ended up breaking down some days before. And I was like, I want to go and meet some UFO people. And her and her sister went to lunch after church instead of bringing the car home. And her and her sister could have took her sister's car. And she just literally said, I didn't want you to do it. I didn't want you to, and I was pissed and I was hurt. And it wasn't hurt because of support or anything. It was, I'm a full grown ass man. I pay the bills, I'm doing whatever. And you're literally telling me that you did not come to this house so I can drive late to North Dallas and sit down with some people and talk about UFOs because you didn't want me to do it. And that was the straw. As a husband, I was broke off. I was like, wait a minute. And like I said, it wasn't about the UFO. It was just the fact of the maneuver. Now I look back today, and because of the cultural lens, I know she didn't understand the phenomena, and I forgive her and forgive me for being mad at her for nothing, because there's nothing she could have done about that. That was built in. But the other stuff, shoot, I was like, nah. And that's why I wouldn't do it now. I wouldn't want a woman that if I get the phone call from one of y'all at night, you had an experience and you thought a ghost or ET was about to abduct you in your alley, and I'm with a woman who's saying, no, hell no, you don't call her for that. Are you kidding me? This ain't crazy love. You know what I'm saying? This somebody needs some help. And so those stories need to be talked. People may need some help, because this is some mental stuff. Yeah, but it's all good. Let's see what else we got here. All right. Okay, I'm going to take a bathroom break. I can either play the commercial or just put the standby screen up, and then y'all can talk. But either way, I just need to go. I'm drinking a lot of water, and I'll take a bathroom break. But I'll play the commercial, and I'll turn it off when I get back. It may have to not play all the way through. So I'll be right back.
Hey, everybody, it's Billy Carson, also known as Forbidden Knowledge. I want to talk to you about a very special event coming up July 30th, 2023, the Forbidden Conscious Awards, the first annual event of its type. We're going to honor people who have been contributing to the conscious community for decades. People that you know and love that have helped you get to higher levels of thought and consciousness and awareness. And guess what? It's time to give them their flowers while they're still alive. It's going to be a live in-person event, but seats are going to sell out very fast. You want to make sure you're there in person for this amazing level event. It's going to be above the Oscars, above the Grammys. And guess what? You can help vote for the winners. Voting is available on forbiddenknowledge.com. And the categories are going to be social media influencer, podcast/radio host, TV host, actor, director, producer, entrepreneurs, health and wellness, philanthropists, authors, field researchers, archaeologists, space anomaly hunters, and of course, a Lifetime Achievement Award. And you want to be there in person because I'm going to be speaking. That's right, I'll be your keynote speaker that night at the Forbidden Conscious Awards. If you want to come to a mini conference, this is the place to be because I'm going to give you the knowledge that night as well as performances. We have celebrity guests performing. We'll have a halftime show where we're actually going to perform music for you. And don't forget about the pre-event mixer, where if you buy a box seat, you'll be in the VIP section, and you also have private access to a VIP mixer with celebrity guests. Shake hands, break bread, network, and then walk the red carpet with us and take amazing photos. It's going to be a night to remember. You don't want to forget this. And you help vote by going to forbiddenknowledge.com. Go to the Conscious Awards link. You can text in a vote for who you want for any category, as well as if you're out of the country, you can use the web form ballot to still vote for anyone you think is worthy of being honored that night. Make sure you hurry up and get your tickets because they're selling out very fast. I want to see you there. Forbidden Conscious Awards 2023.
All right. So anyway, I hope y'all vote for Roderick. I hope everybody voted for me already. If you haven't, we need to do it. I could have played my song. Yeah. I'm just looking back now. Yep, we could have did that. Yep, right there on the screen. Voteforroderick.com. There you go, Lonnie. Put it up there in the chat as well. And let's do, I got a little batteries. I got some battery. Let's do this though. Hang on a second. Trying to find my let's see. All right. Battery low. Mode is low. Okay. It's all right. So no. To do what we do in here. Let's do this. Let's go. Boom. All right, 1 second, y'all. I'm just trying to see where we're doing from here. Let's go. Let's go. All right. How's that working? All right. I don't hear anything. My phone. Hello? Can you hear me? Wait a minute. I'm trying to make a call, y'all. It ain't working. There.
What's going on?
What's going on with you?
Literally laying in the bed with you on the TV.
Okay, so you're watching me on
I
TV.
gotta mute it.
You're watching me on TV.
Yes, so Q and I are laying in bed.
You and your husband laying in bed. So are y'all getting ready to get kinky?
No, we getting ready to go to sleep because my ass gotta be up at 4:30 in the morning.
You're not gonna get him in nothing tonight?
I mean, he did feed me, so maybe.
Maybe. He got to be the hardest working husband I know. And you telling me it ain't guaranteed?
He just flicked me off.
He flipped you off? If he asked me to do it for him, I'll do it. Because I know what he's going for.
He getting out the bed now.
Everyone, if y'all listening, that's Lonnie on the phone. I just called her up. Since she was doing all that talking about hall passes and shit. Talk that shit now. You live. Huh? What?
Who? Oh, he sure got out the bed.
Yeah. Y'all see what happened? You call that shit out right now.
That's fine. I'm sure for to take my ass to sleep though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take my ass to sleep. I'm only up because this damn live. Just so you know, I'm only up because of this.
I mean, I appreciate the dedication and all, but we can get an understanding if you say, Roderick, I need to take care of my husband in the bedroom. I'm not going to be live tonight until about 5 minutes. I'll be back. I get it.
But why would I lie though? And he said 5 minutes. Not.
I did not say that.
Yeah, I'm telling you. He sure walked away. Don't tell it.
No, that's my bad. That's my bad. I'm just saying.
Roderick said you only got 5 minutes. Lord.
Do you want me to complete the 5 minutes before you go to sleep, faking with a headache?
Listen, I'm gonna take my ass to bed regardless. He can do whatever he want to do. I mean, he could get the lazy business if he wants to, but I'm going to bed.
What the fuck is lazy business? What does that mean?
I'm gonna lay here and go to bed, and he can play however he wants to.
He can play with you while you sleep. That ain't good.
Look, I'm tired. The longer I stay on this live, the less his chances are. Just know that.
Oh, don't even try it. You're gonna make him slam the phone and then he gonna be like, Rob, man, you my boy, but don't call at night like this. You know what I'm saying? That is not
Phone down. I was like, nah, I gotta watch this.
Let me give you something. Here's what you can do. You always helping me, I'm gonna help you. You see this book? It's called the Pomodoro Technique. All right. And basically it's a place where you can learn different technique when you're studying, but you can actually use this for sexual intercourse. You get a timer like this that I have, and you can set it for 5 minutes. Okay. And then you can go back to 1 minute. You know what I'm saying? Then you go back 5 minutes. But the whole key to it, it helps you both. It gives you time to come up with an excuse and just wait it out. Give him time to be busy, but it works for both parties. I'm telling you.
I gotta listen. Excuses. Coming up with excuses not to give them that is like I got that on lock.
Damn.
I got that on lock.
Excuses like behind. They all stink. Or God dog it. So you got the excuses you're saying. And don't let me tell you you remember what he told me at dinner, lunch.
What, he got to read a book?
The man literally said to me, Roderick, listen, y'all. He said, Roderick, I thought it was a joke. Serious. I thought, because he's funny. So I thought he was a joke. He was extending the joke. He says, man, I got to literally read a book, a podcast, watch some Billy Carson. I got to do some knowledge shit before I can get some sex.
Yes, because I don't want no dummy.
And I was like, Scooby-Doo, like, what? Are you serious? Yeah. And he was serious.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's for real. I think they call it a sapiosexual. I think that's what they call it. Like, I don't even get to know at all unless there's something intellectual happening. Like, I need intelligence. I need to be mentally stimulated.
Mentally stimulated with a book. So he literally going to be reading a book, and then when he finished, and you see that it's, basic 101, that ain't good enough. But if it's geometry 20, he could get some draws.
I just need him to pick, like, look, he don't even got to really read the book. Just pretend like he's reading it at this point. Anything is better than 2K and FanDuel and these basketball games. Like, if I could get, just pretend to be smart for the night. Like, just pretend.
All right. So you're saying the basketball games, do you not know that's that means he has endurance?
No, that's not. Listen, that means he could glue his face to the TV. That don't got nothing to do with endurance.
That means he can push some buttons. He can find secret passages. He can find secret passages. What? He can go in there and find those hidden caverns and shit like the video games. He's got the technique.
Lord. And hold on, Judith, don't be fist bumping him or giving him no praise for Pomodoro a technique. He didn't even finish reading the book that talked about it. Don't let him.
Because I bought a new book. It was like 5th grade level, and I've read it like 10 minutes. Yeah, that's shit. He was talking forever. I needed the facts. But don't you try to change the subject from your Pomodoro.
Look, I'm gonna go to bed as soon as this live is over, and I'm gonna blame it on you because the live went so late. That's what
don't even try it. Don't. I did not. You can blame that. So you telling me? I'm gonna make sure I hear this right. You're saying that Q, my boy, is not going to get anything because you are on this live tonight?
It depends on how late it gets, but I know I got a good excuse right about now because I'm tired.
You see that? That's that Pomodoro calendar. See, that's how quick that shit can go down.
That shit mean you supposed to be at home in the bed already.
Yeah.
You supposed to be asleep while you talking to me.
No, I get it. I mean, I understand, but still, Lana, you're a beautiful lady. That's like torment. I mean, I can understand you was an Ugg mugford. You know what I'm saying? And you were just, and he was like, I ain't even interested in this. Give me a motherfucking week's hall pass like 2 times a day. You get what I'm saying?
Look,
but you're not.
Liz said, isn't Pomodoro pasta?
No, it's not. It's a technique, a timing for time management. Mm-hmm.
I mean, it might be, though. I mean, it sounds like it might be some kind of pasta name as well. But no, ma'am, that ain't the Pomodoro we're talking about.
Man. Damien said 5 minutes is not even foreplay. Oh, my God.
I mean, it could be.
All right, so
it could be if you do.
All right, here's the fact. Here's the deal. You ready? And then I'm just gonna blurt it out. Okay. Oh, look, okay. Steph is saying, I agree. Highly intelligent people are on fire. What is going on?
Yes.
You got what? The man got to show a degree before he get it. It's like, hey, all right.
No, he just got to prove he's still smart.
All right. So give me an example of some shit that he's gonna get off the shelf or go to Barnes and Noble, bring home, that's gonna guarantee him some draws once he finished.
Okay, pass me that book right there, baby. I just bought him a book for his birthday, matter of fact.
You better not
It's
tell
right
me
here on the
he
night.
did he get something for his birthday? I mean,
I got him a book for his birthday.
to get sex, the sex should be coming like with with like guaranteed. But go
No.
ahead. All right, tell me the book.
The book is called You Owe You, Ignite Your Power, Your Purpose, and Your Way by Eric Thomas.
Oh no, man, not Eric Thomas books. Come on.
Yeah.
That is too much to be trying to put on a man's pressure. How many pages in that shit for him to have to read to get some draws?
Well, I mean, at this point, I'd be happy if he just read 2. I mean, shit.
2 chapters?
Just pick it up and flip the pages. Like, just touch the book. Damn.
So you're saying,
but there's 275.
So obviously he's retaliate. He's what's the word I'm looking for? He's rebelling.
He's not. He actually picked it up on his own and was reading the other day. Like, no. But you know, my man works. My man works long hours.
Your man works. He works 24/7, 12/6. That man works 24/7, 12, 365 plus OT. And he got to read a book to get some draws.
No, he has to read a book to make sure that he is stretching his own mind. It ain't just to get some draws. It's to make sure that he's continuing to elevate with me. I don't want to outgrow my husband.
Well, could you imagine him on this page of his book as though I'm pretending to read? And he reads a chapter about, something of, a dry space or dry space in your life or something. And he started reading and it starts saying like, you would know if you in this dry spot when you're not getting anything. You would know you're in this dry spot when you got to read books and before. And he makes a discovery. Now what?
I mean, we kind of had that moment today listening to Billy. I think Billy said that I was toxic. He like low key called me toxic.
What did he say?
Billy was talking about, they were talking about abusive relationships and how, I forgot what he was saying, but he basically described how the toxic person in the relationship will be like nitpicky and like you can never do anything right. And I do nag the shit out of my husband when it comes to like cleaning and picking stuff up and putting things back where they belong. Like I'm one of those. But the way Billy was describing it made it seem like I was toxic. I'm not though.
Let me tell y'all something. Lonnie's heart for me is like this big. But when she walked in here and saw that shit all over my desk, that motherfucking heart started turning purple.
Yo, oof.
All kinds of shit, right? And I felt sorry, like, please, don't touch anything. I'll get it. You're like, hell fucking no, you ain't gonna get it. And she was like,
you wouldn't get it. You wasn't gonna get it. That's why I was sitting there when I got there. You knew I was coming. You could have got it, and you didn't.
I cleaned up before you got here.
That was not clean.
I cleaned up before you got here. Now, according to who?
Listen, if that's your standard of clean, that's some bullshit.
That's all right. I just was trying to take, some pressure off Q for 2 days.
He ended up going down there and working on his birthday.
I just want to take some pressure off him. Okay, let's see real quickly. All right, so hall pass. How many hall passes you give your husband?
I mean, I'm not just making it rain hall passes. We just have open conversations about opportunities. So we're not out there like that. We are not out there like that at all. But we do have very open dialogue about the fact that if you want a hall pass, like I'm willing to give you one. But he's never just come and said that he wanted one.
I mean, do you think he would get like a knife on his throat in the middle of the night if he did? Or would you want a hall pass with what I say earlier, with a watch clause?
A hall pass with a watch? With a watch clause.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind watching. I've watched. It don't bother me none.
You said ED.
Watched? Yes, like past tense.
Oh shit! You sure did.
Yeah.
And why am I acting surprised like I didn't know and shit? I'm just entertaining. Like I didn't know. All right. There you go, y'all.
Definitely not unsatisfied in any areas. I mean, other than like the cleanliness of shit. Like house might be unorganized. I'm unsatisfied with that kind of stuff.
Well,
But otherwise, no, I'm good over here.
You must tell me as a big ass disappointment, literally.
No, I actually expected exactly what I walked into.
Oh, okay.
I was mentally prepared for that. You had already kind of set the stage that was what I was going to walk into, so I'm good.
All right. Well, now we know. Real quickly, you're going to start a podcast. What's the title so everybody know? Or what topic?
Okay.
Let's go with the topic.
Okay, so the topic is, I mean, it's not really one topic in particular, but we'll basically be talking about anything that society considers taboo or the things that we shouldn't be talking about according to society. So, for example, tonight my husband and I were talking about me, him, my ex, and the kids were all sitting down talking about my ex being a cheater and my ex having threesomes and like all this crazy stuff. We were talking about that in front of the kids.
Fucking button.
And so
you telling me that you, your husband, and your ex with the kids, the ex, the dude, the baby daddy, the dude you was intimate with, you, him, and your husband are all having a round table laugh about how he, what's this, the Beverly Hills? What kind of family
it wasn't really. It was more like Q came in on the conversation, and then he was just kind of asking me questions about like, are we sure we want to talk about those kinds of things with the kids? And to me, my response was, hell yeah, because when you start opening those conversations, when you have the uncomfortable conversations, you create a safe space for them to be able to do the same. And I don't want my kids to ever feel like they have to hide anything from me. So the podcast is all about having those uncomfortable conversations, regardless of what they are. Like any topic is up for discussion with me. There's really not anything that I won't talk about if it's something that society says we shouldn't be talking about. Because now I want to know why. Who says that we can't talk about it? Why not? What are the pros and cons to keeping quiet about it? And is it to our benefit or our detriment to be quiet? So I'm trying to talk about all that.
Damn. All right. Someone else, Steph said, we're back to hall passes. No, I just want a confirmation. But we can get away from it. All right. So when are you going to start this podcast? When we're going to have the first show?
So last thing I need to do, I already got the lights. I need to figure out how to set the lights up in the proper areas. And then I need to test audio. So Q and I are going to play around with the audio tomorrow. I'm also going to have you teach me what the hell I'm doing with all these cords, because I don't know what to do with these cords. But yeah, hopefully by next week we should be ready to go.
Oh shit! Now you want to do it on a Why the Big Secret channel?
Do it. No, I'm gonna do it from this channel. Well, not from the Why the Big Secret channel. Wait, ask that question again.
You want to do it like, you know how Billy had me on a Tuesday night? You want to have your show on a day?
Oh, we could. It's up to you. But yeah, I'm gonna post it to the same one that I'll be posting in here with, this La Soul's Vibe. That's where I'll post the video.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, I had already been telling people about it on my TikToks and stuff. So
okay.
People are already subscribing and just waiting for me to get the shit going.
What's going on, Leslie? Just say shout out Country Bar Wolfman.
Hey, Leslie.
Yeah, Tim. Tara is in here locally. Soulful. Let's see.
The One Flesh Scripture. I'm gonna look that up. I don't know what that is, but I'm definitely gonna look.
Now, the Herbal Goddess. You said you was fixing me. What is? But did she say banana bread earlier or something? Right?
No? I don't know. Was that before I cut my volume on?
Yeah, she said something about some banana bread she was gonna cook or something or make, because she's in the Dallas area or something. Banana bread. Let me make sure. Let me look and see.
Damien said, me and her ex don't belong at the same table. See, that's going to take a whole lot of growth. My husband and my ex are very mature and able to sit down at the same table and kick it. And they're cool. But it took some growth to get there, I'll tell you that.
Really? Yeah. And we don't got to talk about that. That's not even, we want that provocative shit. You know what I'm saying?
Podcast. We'll go all in on that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you all have the greatness of Lonnie, the soul production, the producer, business strategist, my friend, my bestie, her husband, my friend, my bestie, and he's struggling. We're gonna ship him some stuff down there.
He ain't struggling.
We're gonna ship him some.
He ain't struggling. I'm sitting here massaging his back right now. He ain't struggling. He's all right.
He. All right. So for the record, right now, ain't nobody but me and you. Is he going to get some if we get off this phone right now? We hang up on you now. Will that allow him to get some draws right now? And not just any draws, yours, your Ugamba, your stuff, your Antarctica, Center Earth, all that. That can he have that? And we don't want an Antarctica coal either. He want Earth core type stuff. Can he have it right now? No questions asked.
You're gonna have to high five Roderick. He over here selling it for you, boy.
Roderick, I'm gonna beat it up, bro.
You get what I'm saying? And he's guaranteed he's gonna beat it up if you give him the opportunity. He's not gonna let you down. He's not gonna let you down. You give him the opportunity right now. He's gonna beat it up for you. Do you want it beat up?
Lord, y'all are hot.
Q, what else would you do to that stuff? Tell us right now.
Don't tell him nothing. Don't tell.
What else, Q?
We on the internet, sir.
What else would you do to that stuff right now, Q? Let him talk. Let him talk. Because at least you listening.
Right.
Look. Somebody in the chat talking about you gonna break the headboard, Q.
I'm gonna try not to wake the kids up, bro. What you mean?
Somebody said let us listen. No, that part for real.
Try not to wake the kids up. Shit, that's turned it the different direction, and she had to put her head in that pillow. That's a remedy for that one.
Do y'all see what I deal with? Like, Lord, this is what I deal with.
But what I'm saying is, he's saying he gave you a guarantee he's gonna beat that. He's gonna go in there. Are you not saying you don't want him in there?
Okay, Steph, the name of the podcast is going to be either Eccentric Safe Space or Eccentric Demeanor. Still working on that, but it'll be tied to this account, the one that I'll be in here moderating with. So,
all right,
if you follow that, start to see all the updates and stuff whenever I start.
We're going to have a little audience participation. Who all is in favor of Q beating this up, or who all in favor of Lonnie?
Talking about right now?
Put his man.
You really out here taking votes on my stuff?
Well, we're hoping that everybody should be feeling right now that Q is in a different situation because
Summer said it's okay. It's only 50 of us for now, girl. Watch the views go up. Watch the views go up later.
But what I'm saying is, we all seen the movie Powder. Y'all seen that movie Powder? You know, the kid that when he walks in the room, he says, "There's a lot of books, a lot of hard books in here for you." He goes, "Yeah," and then she picks up a book like Lonnie about her husband. He said, "I know some people can't read through this one." He says, "Well, shit, pick a page." See, that dude that'll fuck you up. If you had him, pick a page. Pick a fucking page. I got this. And then she look around to about, you got all these books. I read every last one of them, and he's a virgin. So imagine him. I don't know. Well, come on, Lonnie. What's up? Tell us. Let's go. Can we get Q? Can Q win tonight? Can we get Q to win tonight and bring him back on the show next time to let us know what happened?
He's asking for a commitment from you. That means you're talking to him. You're not talking to me.
No, but
I can't commit.
Oh, you? No, okay. We know he's gonna beat it up. Q, are you gonna guarantee to beat? You gonna go and take care of business if you get this tonight?
Roger, why are you acting up tonight, bro?
Come on, I'm with you now. Oh, he flipped on me. I'm with you, man.
You're acting up, bro.
That's a
on camera shy.
That's okay. All right, I get you. You're right, that part. But let's bag up to the other verbal commitment, though. Will you take care of business?
That's up to me. That's up to me. Will I allow it? Is the real question.
Roger act like he wants us to make a video or some shit.
No, somebody in here talking about just put the phone down and
Y'all see what happened now? Y'all see what happened, right? This is that's a true relationship. That's a true relationship. That's one of these deals. You know how you got somebody out in public and another person come up and then say, blah, blah, blah. And the man or the woman say to the person, yeah, my husband told me all about this, knowing that they didn't, but just trying to protect the situation, right? You see what he just did me? That's my boy. He turned around and just said, Roderick, why are you putting us out? And he know he wanted right now. I'm trying to get it for him, but now I'm the mean guy. I'm in trouble. That's why you don't go tell a woman, I saw your man with such and such, and she turn on you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's why you don't do that shit. You see fucking cheating out there in public, you stay out of their business. Because at the end of the day, they in this together. And so whatever this thing is, I believe he's working for a hall pass.
Elizabeth said no need to vote. You should just take it. Come on.
There you go.
That's usually how it ends up going too.
Look, she said, take that sugar honey iced tea. I get you. Look, Steph talk about I'm in favor of letting Lonnie go to sleep. See, cute, the women are getting on her side. I'm with you, bro. Yeah, somebody else said I got my headphones on, get busy.
Lord, Damien, you don't know what you want with your life.
Magnetic said, he put on a good act on the phone. Oh my God, y'all funny. That's why I love them. I love y'all today.
He is a hot mess.
Q, I love y'all both. And if you're okay, I'm okay. Just bag it down then.
You good, bro. We love you, bro.
Yeah, just make it go down, then get some sleep.
I'm gonna say this now so everybody can hear it. Jen, when you get to that studio, if it looks nasty, call me immediately, please.
What's the level of nasty? I ain't gonna be naked. What the hell? What are you talking about?
If it don't look up to par, she'll know.
I mean,
she'll know.
Jen, I hope you don't like. There's dust here, Jen.
For what? There shouldn't be.
I mean, I told you the air ducts need cleaning.
No, that just means you need to clean more often. But it's okay. It's okay. That just means you got to clean more often. That's what that means. You can't blame it on the damn air ducts.
Look, Summer said Rod had to be the third wheel, but he's trying. I got you. Look, the Maneka said you need to come to his house. And the Wolfman says a clean and a woman's clean is something totally different. And now people are asking for the video. See, we might find a whole new thing now.
See, they want OnlyFans.
I just asked for OnlyFans.
You're right. We're gonna have to put OnlyFans up. No, I wouldn't.
See, Blake. Now Blake just said, "I'll come and help you out every once in a while." Now that's scary because Blake been here before you've been here. So now he's probably trying to admit on the slide, Rod, yeah, you did need to clean it up a little bit because he's been in my office.
Don't lie to him, Blake. You can tell him like that shit was nasty.
Now, coming nasty, and no, it wasn't like a pigsty. It just I had stuff clutter. I had clutter.
It was just dusty, like
dusty.
Just call it dusty because it didn't move when you blow it. It just needs to be wiped down.
I still got.
It's like you should go back and go peep it. It looks good now.
Jen says, "I'm out of mandarins." No, I got I bought 5 of them today. Them things expensive too, like $2.50 a freaking mandarin, but they are off the chart worth it. I'm not lying.
It's all good, Blake. Go back, Blake. I promise you it's a different spot now. It's a much better spot now. Yeah. It looks way. It's because he don't got a woman around. No. He don't got maids. He don't got nothing. So
and I spend most of my time because it's just me, and I spend most of my time focusing on trying to get somewhere. But yeah, eventually Yeah, I will have a different type of place. Yeah, I may have somebody come clean in it. And then I may have where I can be a provider and the other woman's helping me in my weaknesses. I'm not looking for a woman maid, but my dad had always told me, though, this is a true story. My dad told me this before he died. And I'm not making this up. He said, son, when you out here, you dating, I was in my 20s or something. And I used to go by and visit his place. And he had women coming in and out. I mean, just like it ain't nothing. He said, the woman that comes in and starts cleaning up, she just walks in and she see your ass, and he be like, if she start cleaning up, anybody you dating start cleaning up, washing your dishes, he says, that's the one. And she said, she don't say a word. You just look up and she is straightening shit up. He said, that's the one. Because she knows that she can help you. That's what he said.
No, I feel that. I feel that for real.
Yeah, that's what he told me. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I definitely believe that.
He said she's just gonna come in. She already know your deficiencies, and I got this now. Let me take care of that.
Yep.
Yeah. So there you go. Leslie says, I help you. All right now. There we go.
Somebody help him. Whoever's in Dallas, y'all should pull up and do a random spot check on his ass. Just catch him off guard, so he always has to keep it clean because he don't know when anybody's pulling up. Just pop up randomly.
Yeah.
Keep him.
No, nobody live in Dallas close enough to do that anyway.
I bet you. No, that ain't true. Because was it country? No, it wasn't country. It was somebody else.
You see what Damon just put up on the screen? I'm gonna put it on the screen. Look what he said.
I ain't even looking at the screen no more.
He said, let Q do his business. Let him handle his business. Q sleep now, ain't he? Is he sleep? I'm a whisper.
No.
Can he hear me?
Here getting a massage.
He's doing what?
He's laying here getting his massage.
He's getting a massage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Per request.
Yeah.
Per request. Oh, shit.
Per request.
Oh, shit. All right, getting a massage. Yeah. Do you have a book?
He know you be working on it. He knows. Stay.
Do we have a book in his hand while you massage?
No, he's laying on his stomach.
Without a book?
Without a book.
Oh, shit. We
need a dating app for maids.
We need a who? Dating app for me? I don't know about all that.
No, because then they wouldn't have no need to be maids. Like, I wouldn't want to be with a maid. Like, well, shit, maybe I would, because in the house they never dirty. That would be a good one.
I don't know about all that. Dating
well, that's because you would never be a part of that damn app. Your ass can't be no maid.
I would be, no. And I wouldn't look for, I guess, is that a good quality in a woman, though?
A maid?
Yeah.
No, I mean, it depends. I think, let's not say a maid, because that seems...
It is if she ain't complaining about shit.
Really? You hear him?
Look, I'm not gonna bag him up because he gonna go against me anyway in a minute. So he gonna get scared and change sides. I ain't saying shit. Nothing. I hear you, man. I ain't gonna bag him up on this. But the question is, Q, or Lonnie, well, we know what you think, but Q, would you want some dirty sex or a clean spot? Which one?
You said what?
Would you rather have some dirty sex or a clean spot? Hold on a minute. Let me let y'all understand what y'all heard. Crickets when I asked that question. Goddamn crickets. So once again, do you rather have some dirty sex or a clean spot?
I'm gonna want both, Roderick.
Huh?
Nobody want to.
I'm gonna want both.
Okay.
What's so funny?
Like, for real.
Now you laughing. What you laughing for? That ain't no joke.
Steph says studies show messy may actually be a sign of intelligence and creativity. Thank you.
Oh, I ain't ever believe in that one.
I've heard that before though, because they talked about it when I was young. Like I will never forget the teacher. The teacher had all of us start writing our names, and I wrote mine. She said, "You're going to be a doctor because the way your handwriting all scribbly up."
It's because they just got more energy.
Hell no, I ain't ever buying that.
Native said, "Why not have both?"
For
I'm saying,
real.
see, y'all missed the whole point when I said clean spot. You know, I'm not talking about cleanliness around the house. I was just trying to metaphorically say something different because maybe kids listening. I just said, do you really
Who's
have a clean?
kids?
Somebody kids are on here listening at night.
And that's your fault. If your kids are listening right now, you listening at your own risk at this point. Because we done said way too much. You should have been turned this channel off.
Yeah. Well, this one I may delete for show. I don't know about I don't know about all this stuff that you said tonight. There'll be some fucking billboards voting for Q and, you know, help Q, be all kind of signs and shit. Q movement, all kind of shit be happening.
I'm just trying to have YouTube uncut.
Right.
Yeah, be all kind of people be down there marching, you know, talking about Lonnie. They'll be turning on you, Lonnie, like, how can you do that to him? Look at him. He's sculptured, he built like a Greek god, and he works 24/7, 12, 365, pay all the bills, bring. How could you do that to him? That's what I thought. Fucking then I got turned against, but that's cool. That's all good.
Whatever.
All good.
Whatever.
All good. Love is good. I mean, it's all good. So yeah. I mean, I would be challenged to say, okay, Lana, let me get off the phone so you can take care of your husband, but then you'll be in here chatting with me anyway, because you're gonna be, you know, we here. Because we in this like 2 flat tires. So and I should take one for the team and say, okay, y'all, we're gonna end the live stream to see, and I'll give y'all a catch up on the story the next time what happened in the, you know, Ellis household. But since in that story we can report, why go there?
Listen, I'm about to end my participation in this soon because I literally got to be up at 4:30 to take the kid to work. Yeah.
I think you
know my bedtime is 10 o'clock.
I think you just don't want to give that man shit, do you? I mean, I bet you while you are massaging him, he is standing tall. And then you just gonna go, I'm going to sleep. I just gotta go to sleep on that.
He's standing tall.
You just gotta, he just standing tall. He's saluting, ready for work like a motherfucker, just ready to work. And you just gotta lay him off. You gotta lay him off, and you just gotta lay him off. Why? He's a hard worker. He don't need to be laid off. He's ready for work. Right now, he's ready for work. Are you gonna give him a job, or are you gonna lay him off? What are you gonna do?
I'm about to let y'all go so I could go to bed, and he may or may not get some.
Damn! And you put that on the record?
You see what Tim said?
What'd he say? Tim says she's gonna hang up and throw Q's layer over her shoulder. Bullshit. The girl is for real. She said he might, and in her world, because I work with her, a might is a damn no. If I say, Lonnie, we're gonna do this show, we might, it ain't happening, bro. And I got that out of experience. I'm telling you, the might is no. I'm telling you. Because the girl is about as real as it get. When she said we're going to do something, we're going to do something. She said we're going to put a show together like this, it go down like this. And you're going to be getting your shoes. Hold
on.
Nope.
Damien, you got me dying over here. Do you see Damien? Y'all can't see Damien. Yeah. I'm going to leave that one up to Roderick. Damn it, I see it.
Yeah.
That's comedy.
That's all right. I'm going to work on y'all young folks, though. Make that shit a priority in your life.
Yeah. Lord. We're going to make some priorities. Teach y'all the Pomodoro sex technique.
Some priority? Some what? Some priorities? What?
See, now you're playing on my words, but you understand the definition of what I said.
I don't know what the hell you just said.
Okay, I'm going to pick up a book. Hang on. Priority. All these different, we're going to say it all kind of ways, but it's going to boil down to priority. Yes, it's going to boil down to that.
Oh, okay.
I got 6 ways to make it come down to any which way you want to say it. But the whole point is for him. There we go. Drop the mic.
Drop the mic, yes, please.
We'll drop the mic. All right, we're gonna let them sleep.
I said peroxide. You spelled peroxide.
Peroxide? What do you mean? He said peroxide.
Damien, you spelled peroxide wrong, but it's okay. I'm gonna let you make it.
Oh yeah. Well then I have to. Let me do it like this. Then let me do it like this. Just hang on in there. This is for us. Y'all know the music. It's been a plum pleasing pleasure as well as a privilege, and we thought we was gonna help my man Q out tonight. But either way, he's gonna get up tomorrow and he's gonna work harder than he is now. Really. He's gonna be a provider. He's gonna be strong for the family, and he's gonna be a protector. But there's energy and protection. I don't know. But that's okay.
I feel like this is what we're supposed to be bowing our heads right now. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah. And as Wolfman says, he's gonna have blue balls. No, he don't have blue balls. This is a whole nother color, Jack.
No,
huh?
I don't do my husband like that.
No,
Never that.
No, he has freaking moon balls. Something totally different.
Let's just finish the close. Just finish the outro.
But anyway, as always, I love each and every one of you. And if a hater is watching and you hate me and you don't know me, I still would love you without ever meeting you as well. So it's been a plum pleasing pleasure, rather a privilege. If you are married and you're sitting next to an opportunity to serve, get it, serve it, get it to him, get it to you, whatever. Don't hold back. Tomorrow, it's just going to be a new day, and it's old stuff, right? But other than that, if you're alone and you need a hall pass, or if you're married, you need a hall pass, we will be giving them out next week for $5. Just set a cash out. We will give you a we need to make those too, Lonnie. We're going to make a certified hall pass, Why the Big Secret certified hall pass that you can have, hang it up, and use at any time. $5. So we're going to be doing that as well. But in the meantime, I will guarantee you when we hang up this chat and go to sleep, one exact thing that we're going to know. And we're going to know this because it's not a secret. It's not Why the Big Secret. It's not going to know. We're going to know that Q is not going to get none tonight. Damn. All right. Much love. Huh?
Yeah, that's what we do. We're doing an auction for the single people. We're going to auction y'all off.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay. Y'all have a good night, everybody. I hope y'all enjoy your weekend.
All right. Good night, friend. We'll talk. Love y'all.
Okay.
All right, so that was it. That was the show producer, Lonnie, giving a call. We're going to get ready to get out of here. Peroxide. Who said peroxide? I didn't say peroxide. We were talking priority, but I was just making it up. I did know how to pronounce it, but since they're so expecting me to mispronounce the words, I was just playing around. But well said. This is perfect. Why the Big Secret hall passes. Yes, that's going to be the next fulfillment of it all. All right, good night, y'all. We're going to get out, and I'm going to go do some reading. I'm reading the Alien interview book. You guys got to get that. We're going to do some shows on that. It is a priceless piece of information. But anyway, good night. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye. Let me find my video outro.